We live.
All right. I want to start off giving all praises and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace salutation to the Akim doing his work in true sincerity in the four corners of the earth. That's right. All right. We're the Hebrew Israelites. We come in week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this place you know as America, which is according to the scriptures, Babylon the Great, man. Okay? And today we're going to go into the judgment, all right, of you so-called white people, all right, which are known as Edomites according to the scriptures, man.
Right.
All right? Because you got a lot of these media outlets, all right? You got a lot of these so-called Christians, all right, that's on the YouTube talking shit, all right, going in and calling us a hate group, all right? Which we do hate, man. The men of the Lord do hate, man. Okay, all the hate that we issue out, all right, that we teach about is all in the scriptures, man. All right, it's prescribed by Yahweh, man. All right, to hate the heathen, okay, and to hate you Edomites, man. All right, because you first of all you're wicked, all right. And what you did to the children of Israel, man. All right, what you did to the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And what you continue to do to this day, man. All right? Only a simple Negro, all right, or a simple spick, or a simple as Uncle Tomahawk wouldn't have hate for you so-called white people, man. All right? For your continual hatred, man, like the scriptures say. All right? Go ahead.
This Psalms 139 and verse 21. Do not I hate them, O Yahweh, that hate thee. Am I not grieved with those that rise up against thee? I hate them with perfect hatred. I'll count them mine enemies.
Right. King David said that he hates them with a perfect hatred, man. All right. To them that hate the Most High, man. All right. And this devil hates the Most High, man. The so-called white man hates the Most High, man. All right. Talk to your common Edomite, man. All right. They're a bunch of damn atheists. All right, a bunch of agnostics, all right, always have something to scoff and mock against the Most High, man. All right, look at all these TV programs that this devil is putting out, man. All right, it's filled with nothing but going into evolution, all right, going into to being a damn transgender, all right, going into being a homosexual and a damn pedophile, man. All right, just showing you that he hates the Most High, man. All right. And these damn elite, all right, these high-level Luciferians, man, they plan on going to war with the Heavenly Father, man, and his angels, man, okay? And ultimately, the men of the elect, man. Okay, so we hate these damn Edomites, man, all right, and these heathen, man, all right, because they have a hate of our power, man, okay?
This is Romans chapter 9 and verse 11. It says, for the children being not born yet, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High according to election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth.
Right, because the Most High chose Jacob, man. All right, the Most High chose Israel from the very beginning, man. All right, you got the righteous and you got the wicked, man. Okay. So regardless of Esau even doing anything, all right, the Most High had already chosen Jacob, man, to be the righteous, man. And he chose Esau to be the wicked, man. All right? It's nothing you can do about that, man. All right? That's why you Edomites, you so-called white people out here crying and hollering, man. All right? Putting hate on the men of the Lord that come out and do nothing but speak the truth, man. All right? Because you know that deep down inside, you know that your judgment is coming, man. All right, you know that the Most High hates your ass, man. All right, that's why most of you so-called white people are atheists, man. All right, you know the Most High not dealing with your ass, man. Okay. Bring it up again.
It says, verse 12, Romans 9 and 12. It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. Verse 13, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Right, the Most High said, Jacob have you loved, but Esau have you hated, man. Okay, so the Most High hates you so-called white people, man.
That's right.
All right, hates you goddamn groups. All right, hates you Ishmaelites. All right, you damn Arabs. All right, hates you Elamites. All right, you damn Moabites. All right, who am I missing, man? All right, you damn Assyrians. Okay? The Most High is hate for all you heathen, man. All right? You are going to be, you damn Hamites, man. You crusty Hamites, all right?
Right.
Almost forgot your stinking ass, man.
Right.
All right? You yellow-eyed Hamites, all right? The Most High going to get your ass too, man. Okay?
God. It says, Romans 9 and 12, it was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger.
Right, man. The elder shall serve the younger, man. All right? Esau, man. All right? Because Esau came out first, man. All right? Came out first red, man. All right? Like the red man that you are, man. Esau, the damn devil, man. Okay? And you came out first, man, but like the scriptures say, okay? Bring it.
Come, Romans 9 and 12. It says, it was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger.
Right, and Esau was that elder, man. All right, and right now you are in your rulership, man. Okay, but pretty soon you're gonna be taken out of your rulership, man, according to the scriptures, man. Okay, the so-called white man will not be ruling this planet for much longer, man. All right, because he ruled it in nothing but wickedness. All right, and polluted everything that he touched, man. All right, you even had the on a YouTube video. All right, you had a video of a so-called white man, all right, walking through the earth. Establishing his businesses and establishing his chemical plants and establishing his so-called industrial revolution, all right, and showed him destroying the entire planet Earth, man, all right, destroying the entire planet Earth, and then at the end of the goddamn video, they tried to put it on all of humanity, man. No, it's just you, man, just you. The so-called white man is going around destroying the land, man, all right, defiling the land, all right, putting all these chemicals in the water. All right, that's you, devil. I'm trying to put the blame on everybody else, man. All right?
This is Job chapter 20 and verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
Right, but like the scriptures say, I think it's Psalms the 50th chapter, all right, Esau thinks that his house is going to continue forever, man. All right, and that's not so, okay? Pretty soon you are gonna be put out of power, man. The so-called white man will be out of rulership, out of power, and then change, man. Right. All right, where he belongs, man. If you get that. Okay.
This is Psalms 49 and 11. It says, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
Right, and who's inward thought, man? Oh, you got yeah. These guys right here, man. These devils right here, man. They inward thought is that their house shall continue forever, man. All right, that's why they doing this goddamn what they call it, the organ stealing. All right, that's why the organ harvesting, organ stealing. All right, stealing you Jake's body parts. Right. All right, trying to sew it back into him. Right. All right, doing the little blood transfusion and shit. Right. Trying to put more life into their decrepit bodies, man. Right. Okay. The Most High made these bodies to have a expiration date, man. All right. And here you go once again, all right, trying to finesse the Most High, man. All right, you put it in all your different movies about switching out consciousness between different bodies and shit, man. You're not gonna be able to do that shit, man. All right, only the Most High can put a spirit into a body, man. Okay.
Yeah. This guy right here, David D. Rockefeller, I believe his name is. This man had 6 heart transplants, man. Right. Trying to preserve himself, as the brother is saying, man. Right. But you gotta understand, according to the scriptures, the Most High is known as the Father of spirits, man. Right. He controls the spirit, man. So you can do whatever you want to do in the flesh. Right. When it's your time to go, the Most High gonna command your spirit to come out of your body, man. And it's a wrap for you.
Right. It shows you the foolishness of this devil, man. All right, the inward thought, man. These guys are planning to go to Mars. All right, knowing damn well they can't get past the Van Halen belt. All right. They fooling you peons, man. All right, you peon Americans that believe that you believe in a moon landing. All right, you believe in all the bullshit that Esau pushes, man. Okay.
Yeah. This is Deuteronomy 32 and 39. It says, "See not that I, even I, am He, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand."
Right. The Most High is who sets judgment all across the planet Earth, man. All right. when a damn dog get ran over in the road, the Most High sanctioned that, man. All right? When you have a so-called school shooting or whatever, man, the Most High sanctioned that, man. All right? Even when these devils think that they planning a so-called terrorist attack, man, the Most High set that up, man. All right? All these different wars and different bombings and shit like that. All right? The Most High set all that up, man. All right?
This is Amos chapter 3 and verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it?
Right, man. Because you got Big Mama, all right, at the funeral. She on the casket about to knock it down, talking about why God, why, man. All right, knowing, you know what I'm saying, knowing damn well she mourning over a wicked nigga. All right, this will be a nigga that been moving keys all throughout the neighborhood, selling crack cocaine. All right, a damn murder of his brethren. All right. But these people think that they untouchable, man. All right, they really don't feel the Most High, man. Right. All right, and they don't read, man. Right. These Negroes that's Native Americans, man, they all got Bibles in their houses, man. All right, they got a Bible on their dash, they got a Bible on the coffee table. Right. All right, they even got children's Bibles with pictures, man. All right, and they don't do any reading, man. All right, we'll bring that out again, now.
This is Amos chapter 3 and verse 6. It says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it?
Right, because, man, our people are dealing with emotions, man. All right, our people don't have the spirit of Yahweh in them, man. All right, when I first heard this scripture, okay, I understood, man. Okay, I understood that the Most High kill it, man, and he make it alive, man. All right, so if there's something that traumatic happens in your life, the Most High appointed it to happen, man. Okay?
Right. Yeah. Real quick. This is Psalms chapter 68, verse 20. He that is our power is the God of salvation.
Right.
And unto Yahweh, the Lord, belong the issues from death.
Right. Right. The Most High controls the issues of death, man. All right. You people going into these so-called cancer treatment systems and putting all your faith in Esau to save you and shit, man. It's up to the Most High if you're gonna rid your body of all them ailments, man. Okay.
If I may add, just as we was going into Esau and how the Most High hate Esau, even though Esau is planning to make America great again, he's planning to chip everybody with the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast in the Bible. There's nothing Esau can do to prolong his wicked rulership on this earth. See, the Most High has measured out the times. So when the Most High is ready for Esau to go down, he's going to go down. Esau is not in control. The Most High is in control. So the Most High, according to the Bible, has prophesied Esau's downfall. There's nothing he can do to upset the Most High's prophecy, man. All right? So I have a quick precept. This is Isaiah 55 and 10. It says, for as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and returning not thither, but watereth the earth, and make it bring forth in bud, that it may give seed to the sower, and bread to the eater, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it. So when the Most High said Babylon has fallen and becoming the habitation of devils, that is going to prosper, man, because the Most High said it's going to prosper, man. And Babylon, according to the scriptures, is a miracle. So it's nothing these Edomites can do to keep this wicked empire up and running when the Most High is ready for it to be destroyed, man.
Right. That's what this devil trying to do, man. Continue and continue his rulership, man. And you lower level Babylonians, all right? You trying to continue in your day-to-day. You trying to buy a house, or you trying to buy a car, or you trying to start you a small business up, man. All that shit is gonna be done away with, man. But even the elites, which plan on crashing this system, man, even they and they peanut brains, all right? They think that they gonna be able to create something, man. All right, after the World War, all right, after these different race wars, after the financial collapse, they think that they have a future themselves, man.
Right.
All right, going into the the Georgia Guidestones. All right, they want to do an elimination, man. They only want I think it's up 500 million people on the planet Earth, man. Okay, but you won't be able to succeed, devil. All right.
But they got that one saying, the phoenix rising from the ashes.
Right.
Esau gonna think he gonna come back into rulership once the dust settled and the smoke cleared, man. That's not according to prophecy, man. After this Third World War happened, all right, and they shoot off these missiles that's gonna create the dust and the smoke, Israel gonna rule on earth, man.
Right.
Which Israel is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Starting with the elect, all right, the Most High's elect is gonna rule the world once Esau and his empire is destroyed, man.
Right.
12.
Yeah.
Romans 9 and 12. It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. Verse 13, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Right. So the Most High hates Esau, man, the so-called white man. Okay.
Right.
Verse 14, what shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with the Most High?
Right. And that's yeah. Bring it again.
Romans 9 and 14. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with the Most High? God forbid.
Right. Is there unrighteousness with the Most High? Yahweh forbid, man. All right, because you've had this guy, Vocab No Class Malone. All right, he went over the scripture. All right, and he said that Jacob is he pretty much said that Jacob was a thief, man. All right, but the Most High made this to happen from the very beginning, man. All right, showing that you people you have no belief in the Most High, man. The Most High didn't put the understanding in you, man. All right, because you just gloss over the scriptures, man. All right, the Most High, bring it out again.
Romans 9 and 14. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with the Most High? God forbid.
Right, and that's what you people are doing, man. Are you saying that the Most High is unrighteous, man? All right, for eventually putting you damn Edomites in slavery, man. Okay, but hey, man, the men of the Lord, we cool with that, man.
That's right.
All right, we read these scriptures with understanding, man. All right, we don't got no we don't deal with emotions, man. Right. All right, emotions get you killed, man. All right, emotions have you doing some stupid, wicked shit, man. Emotions is pleading to your flesh, man. All right, it's funny because I watched that Witcher, the little Witcher series on Netflix, man, and they said the power of this dude was not to have no emotions, man. All right, so you can imagine how much better of a servant of the Lord you can be when you put these emotions to the side, man. Because all them emotions are is carnality. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. It's a bunch of, when you deal with emotions, man, it's a bunch of bullshit, man. Okay? That's what separates us from these peons out here, man. All right, because when we hear the word of the Lord, we don't get offended, man. Okay? All right, we don't get offended. These people out here, when you bring out scriptures, man, they twisting up their face, all right, and they running and they scurrying with their tail tucked between their legs, man. Okay?
I had a quick point on Vocab Malone, and you saying that Jacob stole the blessing.
Right.
Just real quick. This Hebrews 12 and 17. It says, for ye know how that afterward, when let me start with a verse. It says, Hebrews 12 and 16, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright.
Right.
So Jacob didn't steal it, he gave it away.
Right.
He sold it.
Right.
17, for ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected.
Right.
So the Most High rejected Esau from the blessing. It was never meant for him, man. All right?
Right. And if I can make one quick point, even in Genesis, Jacob had told Esau, sell me this day your birthright.
Right.
So it wasn't a question of tricking when you heard the word sell.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Just
right,
to add
right.
that precept back in Hebrew.
It says, for he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears.
And that's how these Edomites are now, man. Full of tears, man. All right, when you tell them they judge them, man.
Right.
All right. That's mainly these damn Edomite women. These damn Edomite men, man. They full of pride, man. All right. They feel like they can't be taken down into slavery, man. All right. But eventually, your red ass is going into captivity, man.
Yeah, Esau tries to play the villain and the victim at the same time.
Right.
You know, and that's why he really doesn't want Israelites to wake up, because we're revealing the plot in which he's lived his whole life. You know, of claiming to be the victim, but then at the same time he's the villain.
Right.
You know,
Right.
And that's him being revealed and being exposed.
Right.
That's why the Lord hates him. That's
Right.
why we hate him,
Right.
because he's a liar.
Right.
You know, he's promoting lies, but and he's pushing nothing but lies.
Right.
And then he claims that he's the one not pushing the lie,
Right.
as if he's affected by the lie, but he started it.
Right.
You know. You got it. Yeah.
This is Psalms 11, verse 5. Yahweh tried the righteous, but the wicked and him that loveth violence, his soul hated.
Right.
So,
Right.
you gotta know, you gotta bro.
Yeah, man, this devil loves violence, man. Okay, you can't say that this devil don't love violence, man. He loves to conquer, all right?
Conquistadors.
Right, conquistadors, man. All right, going back to them damn Spaniard devils, man. All right, this devil loves blood, man. All
Right.
right, it's not ironic that Most High made him the color of blood. All right, 'cause this man is a damn blood shedder, man.
Right.
Okay, has no mercy on you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man. All right, and even when you think you at a time of peace, all right, this devil still bombing people, man. This devil still bombing people, man, over there in the Middle East, all right, in Syria, all right. You got those so-called Jews over there, all right. Hey man, they putting work on the Palestinians, man. Okay, them so-called Palestinians, they putting them to work, man. All right, putting their ass to death, and you're not even seeing no articles on that, man. All right, and taking all the land over there, man. All right, trying to do a carnal land grab, man. All right, when prophecy tells us that the Most High is gonna give us that land, man.
Right.
The Most High is gonna put us in that land, man.
Right.
Okay.
That shows you, according to the Bible, those Israelis over there are not the true Israelites, man.
Right.
So I get the precept that the brothers. This is Isaiah 14, verse 20. It says, "Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. The seed of evildoers should never be renowned. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers."
Right, but going into them prior verses, man, the house of Esau is gonna be done away with, man. All right, after that 1,000 years of captivity, your ass is gonna be burnt up in a big old bonfire, man. All right, because Esau love these bonfires, man. You go to these different colleges and universities, all right, these so-called Edomite universities, they love to set bonfires and shit, man.
Right.
All right, love to dance around the fire, man. Your ass gonna be put in that fire, man.
Right.
Okay? You love to burn and torture our people.
Right.
All right, when you came over here and slaughtered the so-called indigenous Latinos, man.
Right.
All right, hung them by the stake. All right, and burnt them alive. All right, because they didn't want to come under your so-called Christianity, man.
Right.
All right, and you wanted to change their names and change what they believed in, man. Okay?
Yeah, you so-called white people
Right,
got
right.
a lot of hell coming your way.
Right.
And one quick point about the bonfires is a lot of that bonfire goes back to worshiping of Tammuz and a lot of these pagan gods.
Right.
That's another reason why they do that. What's that tradition called? Walpurgis night. You know, all the rest of that stuff. All of that venerates pagan deity. So that's another reason why they always had those bonfires at colleges and things of that sort.
Right.
You got it, bro.
Right.
Just what you said earlier about people being offended. This is Matthew 11:6. And it says, "And blessed is he whosoever shall not be offended in me."
Right, man, because on these times that we're coming into, man, all right, you got the media following after the Israelites, who they deem the black Hebrew Israelites, all right, which we are not black, all right. We are, hey, as you can see, we are people of color, man, all right. We are shades of brown, man,
Right.
okay. But like the scriptures say, man, you can't be offended in Yahweh Shah, man, all right. When you see videos of you on the highways and byways cursing these damn heathens out,
Right.
all right, cursing out the wicked of our people, the 2/3, man. All right, we're not gonna be the man of the Lord ain't gonna be ashamed of Yahweh Shah and the doctrine, man.
That's right.
Okay, because we know this is our salvation, man. What do you ain't got nothing to lose here, man.
That's right.
All right, you gonna lose a funky ass car you making payments on. All right, you gonna lose a job. All right, you gonna miss out on paying taxes, man. All right, But these people in the world, man, they love this shit, man. All right, we don't love this shit, man. All right. That's why we're not offended in the truth, man.
Right.
Okay?
Hey, what did Trump tell these Negroes? He said, you might as well vote for me. What you got to lose? Because they know Jake ain't got a goddamn thing, man.
Right.
We the running joke in the world, man,
Right.
because, you know, economically, socially, we've been suppressed.
Right.
You know, we've been suppressed by this oppressive system. And when we come out and speak about it, we got to be filled with hate. We got to be promoting hate.
Right.
But all we want is to get a leg up. But that's why the Most High is sending his son, Yahushua, to give us that leverage. And guess what? He's going to lift up a standard, and the saints shall take the kingdom.
That's right.
So go ahead and keep laughing, keep making your jokes, man. But you, Jake, man, you keep voting for this bullshit-ass system.
Right.
The system ain't never offered you a goddamn thing. What are you voting for?
Right.
Then Jake got the nerve, and I'm finna give it back to you, to get mad when you tell him you don't vote.
Right.
Vote for what?
Right.
You niggas going to vote, but you ain't voting for nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You vote for gain.
Right.
When Esau go to the poll, he vote for the candidate who's gonna do something for him.
Right.
You niggas just go vote because he's Democrat.
Or he same color as you.
Or he the same color, which is normally Democrat.
Right.
But they ain't doing the goddamn thing for you.
Right.
So who's the bigger dummy?
Right. Yeah.
You got it, brother.
If I could add real quick, Claude Anderson talked about on the Breakfast Club that same point in what the elder had talked about. You know, when voting, you should be gaining something with that vote. Your vote, quote unquote, should have power. But, you know, once again, hey, this ain't our rest. You know, we brought that out last week, but I got a precept for you, brother. This is Hebrews chapter 13, verse 14. Says, "For here we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come."
Right. No continuous city, man. Let's deal with Black Wall Street, man. All right. Let's deal with Esau burning down all your establishments, man. All right, burning up all your businesses. All right, they had hospitals and everything, man, down in Tulsa, Oklahoma, man.
Yep. Right.
Okay.
Yep.
And Esau is putting this out there to you, man.
Yeah,
all
on
right.
that TV show, The Watchmen.
Right. On HBO, man. They started off the first episode going into the Tulsa, Oklahoma bombing and the slaying of the people, the Jakes in that city, man. Okay, so Esau not even trying to hide it no more, man. All right. He letting you Jakes know what he did to you, man. All right. And that's really them Amalekites, man. All right, because they trying to get this race war kicked up, man. All right, they trying to get you Jakes pissed off. All right, but you know Jake, man. Jake is slow to get it, man. All right. Very slow to get it, man. These people, it's gonna take a bunch of well, it's gonna take Yahushua, man, to get you Jakes in that spirit of a riot, man. Okay, it's gonna take this devil clapping on y'all ass continually, man.
Right.
You say he's a crouching lion, who shall rise him up?
Right, man. That's Jake, man.
Right. I got one. This is Amos 1:11. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword,
Right.
and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever.
Right, and that hate continued on, man. All right, that hate continued on to this day, man. Perpetual, man, meaning continual hatred, man.
Right.
All right, this devil is a constant putting you Jakes in constant oppression, man. Okay, he hasn't forgotten, man. All right, he know that you stole a birthright, man. All right, well, he not stole a birthright, but he know that he lost that birthright, man. All right, and the Most High wanted him to lose that birthright, man. All right, although these peon Edomites don't know, all right, the regular so-called white man don't know anything about the birthright, man. All right, but the Most High put that hatred in him to hate you, man. Okay.
If I could make a few examples, they had that one Jake that was on the ground. He had his hands up. He was taking care of an autism child. The cop shot the Jake in the ass, man. All right. And you have many other accounts where Esau just gunning our people, shooting them in the back. That's Esau pursuing our people with the sword because he have a perpetual hatred for us, man. All right. When you see the Hebrew Israelites in the news looked at as a hate group, that's Esau showing his hate. What's so hateful about us saying that we the Israelites and the Most High gonna come and deliver his chosen people, man?
Right.
All right? What's so hateful about that? But Esau, he cut in the spirit because he know that we are rivals, man. All right? Through the spirit, man.
Right, and that, you know, that's what this devil do, man. All right, he showed our people nothing but hate. All right, he showed our people nothing but hate since Jacob and Esau. All right, and even in the Greek Empire. All right, going into Antiochus. All right, but now that we out here on the highways and byways proclaiming that we hate you. All right,
That's the problem.
right. So it's an issue, man. All right. These guys need to be marked and traced, all right, and tracked, all right, and put out there for people to see, man. Okay, but that's all right, man. There's nothing you can do against the truth before the truth, man. Okay, a lot of brothers are gonna come into this thing through the media manipulation, man. All right, because the men of the Lord are gonna see through Esau's bullshit, man. All right. I ended up watching videos based on some other dude I was watching, man. Some other conspiracy Jake that was talking shit about the Hebrew Israelites, man. All right, he was talking cash money shit, man. Them guys on the highways and byways don't know what the hell they talking about. All right, they not doing the work of the Lord. They operating in foolishness. All right, and what I do, man, I didn't just take his word for it. Okay, I went and did the research, man. And I was like, no, this nigga got it wrong, man. Right. All right, the apostles of Great Millstone out there continually, man. Right. All right, and teaching what the Most High prescribed, man. Right. All right. Yeah.
This 2 Corinthians 13:8. For we can do nothing against the truth but for it.
Right, and that goes for everybody, man. That goes for us standing up here. All right, that goes for these heathen. All right, that goes for these Edomites. All right, that try to come against the men of the Lord. All right, and ultimately try to come up against the Most High, man. It's all a part of the movie, man. All right, just play your role, man. All right.
Ezekiel 35:5. It says, because thou hast had Ezekiel 35:5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Verse 6, therefore as I live, saith Yahweh by Shem Shah power, I will prepare thee unto blood.
Right, because the Most High is going to prepare you unto blood, man. Esau, the so-called white man. All right, but then the devil had a nerve to say that he not an Edomite. All right, the so-called white man to say that he not an Edomite. All right, and you so-called Negroes are Hamites, man. All right, hey man, I be on the comment board with these damn these so-called Christian Edomites, man. All right, they don't know what the hell is going on, man. All right, supposedly they say that we Cush. Okay, that we Hamites, all right, and that they the children of Israel, all right. That we was the curse that Cain received was the curse of being dark skinned, all right. You devils are full of it, man. All right, and you don't believe the shit that you saying, all right. But you gotta say something to come against the men of the Lord, man. All right, because you know we right, man. Okay.
Ezekiel 35:5. It says, it has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Verse 6, therefore as I live, saith Yahweh power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. See if thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Right, and blood is going to pursue you, man. All right, coming to the times that we coming into, man. All right, when you had a financial collapse, all right, and you had these Jake getting, just like you got in the prison system, man. All right, everybody separating. You got Edomites over here. All right, you got so-called Latinos over here. You got the different Southern Kingdom to themselves, man. All right, but it's gonna be Israel getting on your ass, man, in them days, man. All right, because Jake is gonna say, man, we ain't got shit. All right, why we steady killing each other when you got the so-called white man living on high, man? All right, living up rich, man. Okay, so he gonna come. The blood is gonna pursue you, man. All right, all the way until you burnt up, man. All right, like in the book of Obadiah. Okay, because all through captivity, man, them 1,000 years we're gonna be kicking y'all ass, man. Okay, the so-called white man is gonna be in a brutal captivity, man.
That's right.
Okay, and who are you to object to that, man? After what you did to our people, man. Okay.
Yeah. This quick precept about the blood pursuing Esau, man.
Right.
All right. This Isaiah 34 and verse 1. It says, "Come near, ye nations, to him. Hearken, ye people, let the earth and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them, he hath delivered them to the slaughter. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood." So this is a future prophecy, all right, of what's physically taking place before our eyes, man. The Most High said his determination is to gather all the nations. In the Valley of Jehoshaphat, man, all right? The Valley of Jehoshaphat is over there in the so-called Middle East, man. Where the Most High is going to gather the nations and pour upon them his indignation, which is his righteous anger, man, all right? And it's righteous, why? Because all these nations had a part in putting his chosen people into slavery and oppressing them, man, all right? So, to continue, it says, "Their slain also should be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood." Now the Most High is going to go into how he's going to bring this bloodshed to pass, man. All right? It says, "All the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine, as a fallen fig from the fig tree." So this going into these armies, man. This so-called great American army, the Most High is going to completely destroy them, man. All right? He's going to shed their blood, man. Mainly on the Edomites and also on these other different heathen nations, man. All right? It says, verse 5, "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven." That sword is talking about those ICBM missiles, man. All right? Those nuclear missiles. That's the Most High sword, which he have used these different scientists to create, man. All right, he gave them the technology. All right, the Most High called it his sword, man, because it's being created for his purpose. All right, to fulfill all his will, man. See, y'all got the Most High messed up, man. You didn't let Esau deceive you and put his fear in you, man. All right. See, your fear of the Lord has been taught by the precept of men. See, Esau has taught you that the Most High is all loving. That he gonna come back, he gonna love and save everybody if you just call on the name Jesus, man. That ain't so, man. It's a third world war coming, man.
Right.
Where the Most High is gonna destroy the masses of people, man.
Right.
All right? It says, this is Isaiah 34 and 4. It says, "The host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll." All right, the heavens being rolled together is symbolic. It means when the nuclear warheads hit, it's going to roll up together like a mushroom cloud, like you see the bombs right here, man. All right, that's that scroll. Okay, so it says, "And their host shall fall down." Host is armies. All right, you look up that word host, it's talking about armies, man. It says, "The host shall fall down as the leaf falleth from the vine." So that goes back to what the elder brother Tazapah was going into. The Most High is going to destroy you other nations, man, by his son Yahushua, man.
Right.
And the same time Yahushua come to destroy you, the same time those nuclear missiles going to take you out, man. All right? And what is all this? This is the Most High pleading the cause of Israel, man. This is true justice from the Heavenly Father for the Israelites, man. Now, people have been deceived by Esau, telling them that if you follow the operations of democracy, you go in the streets, you march for righteous laws, all right, no justice, no peace, then at the end of it, you gonna get your justice, man. That's all bullshit, man. What happened to Malcolm X, all right? What happened to Martin Luther King? That way don't work. The Most High is the way that's gonna prosper, man, in the earth, man, all right? It says, "And all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off the vine, and as a fallen fig from the fig tree," going into the nuclear warheads, man,
Right.
coming from the heavens. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. So that's the point I wanted to get, man. That's gonna be the Most High shedding the blood of the Edomites, man. You look up that word Idumea is Greek for Edom, man. All right, Edom is the so-called white people. So that's how the Most High is gonna shed the blood of these Edomites, man. All right, by bringing these nuclear warheads upon this wicked country America, man, in different parts of the earth. All right. So that was pretty much it.
And one thing I always like to mention is it says Idumea. Idumea is Greek. But here in Isaiah, how is it that it's talking about Greek when the Greeks were a little bit further down the road? So even in prophecy, it goes to show you that word was placed there to show a foreshadowing of what was going to come to these Edomites, man. You know, it could have said Edom right there. I want to say it says in verse 4. Does it say Edom in verse 4? Or does it say Idumea through the whole thing?
It says Idumea.
See, it says Idumea. It could have easily said Edom, but it said Idumea, you know, to foreshadow that the oncoming Greeks were going to be the Edomites, and that they still were going to be the ones in which were going to receive this sword of the Lord. Right. You know? So yeah, I just thought that was kind of, you know, wordplay or whatever. Quick precept for you brothers. This is second Ezra chapter 15, verse 8. It says, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness. Now this is going into 2/3, but ultimately they've learned the ways of the heathen, being Esau, the so-called white man, okay? It says, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And that's the blood that's been shed. The so-called Native Americans, you know, being brought over here, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi through the cargo slave ships. That's that innocent and righteous blood crying out to Yahweh by Shemi Awashai. That's the reason why you see the men of the Lord on the highways and byways crying and sighing continually, you know? Because that blood that was shed is the blood that what does the scripture say in Numbers? That
35, 33.
That blood can only be cleansed by the blood that it was shed. So this blood that was shed by you Edomites, you crackers, okay, you Idumeans, you Romans, okay, right. That blood that you shed was innocent blood. Okay, that's the reason why it talks about when you all what verse did you bring out? Was it Obadiah or the one we had read about Jacob? The reason why Esau hated Jacob, the Lord hated Esau and loved Jacob. You had brought up one precept that talked about when they were looking for our affliction.
Ezekiel 35.
Was it Ezekiel 35? Okay, yeah, read that real quick. Because all of these are the times in which these Edomites were actually taking advantage of our people as we were being, our people were, the blood was being shed. You know, you got that real quick?
This is Ezekiel 35:5. It says,
right.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred,
right,
and has shed the blood of the children of Israel,
that innocent blood, okay, go ahead,
by the force of the sword,
right,
in the time of their calamity,
in the time of our calamity, right, which is one being 70 AD, the Babylonian captivity. Every captivity, you had the Edomites and the rest of these other heathen nations capitalizing off of that bloodshed. You know, go ahead, finish that.
It says, in the time that their iniquity had an end, verse 6, therefore as I live, saith Yahweh power, I will prepare thee unto blood.
Right.
And blood shall pursue thee.
And blood shall pursue thee. So that innocent blood in which these Edomites, these crackers, all throughout the generations have shed, that blood is now pursuing you.
That's right.
And that's what this truth is doing. That truth is bringing fear back into you Edomites.
That's right.
Because for the longest you lived deliciously, you lived arrogantly, you felt like you weren't going to be touched. I'm going to sit as a queen forever. And all of that is now, that lie in which you promoted, you're now starting to realize that lie is not gonna come true.
Right.
You're not gonna live as a queen forever. That inward thought that you're gonna exist forever. None of those things are gonna exist. And we are the ones that are bringing that information to your face through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It's back in 2 Ezra 15:8. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And therefore, saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them.
Right.
So all that innocent blood in which you crackers, you so-called white people, have shed, the Lord is going to get all of that blood and then some.
That's right.
Right.
Right, like the brother was going into, man. You know, these Edomites, man, they are fearful, man. Okay, you got Edomites at the house. You so-called Edomite Christians. You going through the scriptures, watching videos, man. You fucking terrified, bro.
Right.
All right, because what if just so happened them niggas that be on the highways and byways are right, man?
Right.
What if they fucking right, man? I mean, your ass going into slavery, man.
Right.
Your daughter's going into slavery. Your wives are going into slavery, man. All right, we're gonna take your daughters, man. Okay. Right, that's the ultimate fear of these damn devils, man.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Always afraid of Jake. All right. Taking his woman. All right. You don't even want that damn woman. All right. Esau looking at you crazy and shit. I don't nothing to do with your damn devil, man. All right. But ultimately, man, that's what's gonna happen to you damn devils, man. All right. Your ass is gonna be slaughtered and you're gonna be put into captivity, man.
Right.
All right.
It's gonna be like a role reversal. The Most High gonna flip the script on these Edomites, man.
Right.
All right, because mentally these Edomites feel like they have gotten away with it. Since they came up with this false doctrine of Christianity, now all the slaughtering, all the violence, all the destruction that they did on the earth, now they forgiven through the blood of Jesus Christ, man. That's a damn lie according to the scriptures, man. All right, this is real quick precept. This is Nahum chapter 1 and verse 3. It says, Yahweh is slow to anger and great in power. It will not at all acquit the wicked, man. So the Most High is not going to pardon you for all the destruction that you have done unto his people, man. All right? He's not going to clear you of your guilt, man. All right? You have found guilty by the ultimate judge on the planet Earth, man. You have to pay for it, man. All right? And like the brother has been bringing out, you're going to pay with it by your blood. You're going to pay for it by your blood, man.
Right.
All right?
Right. Like the scriptures say that they seek it to please the poor, man. Like you got these Edomites out here that might give bread and water to these homeless jakes and shit out here, man. That's not gonna quit you, man. All right, you gotta go into captivity just like we went into captivity, man.
Yep,
all right, it's only fair. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We didn't have a choice on whether we wanted to go into them slave ships or not, man.
Right.
Okay, but we did it, man. All right, because the Most High wanted us to, man. And just like the Most High wanted us to go into captivity, he wants your red ass to go into captivity, man.
That's right.
All right, along with you
Right.
gooks. All right.
Right.
Goddamn gooks, man. All right, you gooks are up next, man.
Right,
All
right,
right.
right.
You dudes are in total collaboration with this damn devil, man. All right.
Right. Quick precept.
Yeah.
This Proverbs 16 and 4. Yahweh hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Right, man. The Most High made everything to himself, man. All right. Going to the wicked ass Edomites. All right. And even the wicked of our people, man. All right. The Most High created all this for his movie, man. All right. You guys are always talking about what's some of the famous directors out there?
Steven
You got Steven Spielberg. You got what's his name? Stephen King and
Quentin Tarantino.
Right, Quentin Tarantino, Scorsese,
Spike Lee.
Spike Lee. And these,
Well, hey, if I can add real quick, you know the Wachowski brothers or whatever that did the Matrix. You know they trannies now.
Oh.
Yeah, they
With all
they
that
chicks.
surgery,
Huh?
they got all that plastic surgery.
Yeah. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just to add in there, man. Like these Edomites are foul, man.
right.
Somebody grab Isaiah 32 when you get a second too. man.
So these niggas made the Matrix and then jumped head first in the goddamn Matrix, bro. Show you
Right.
he's so fucking through, bro. And you got this other director, man. this director that directed like the Transformers and shit, he always make like Michael Bay. Right. As creative as this guy is, Michael Bay always make these real good graphical movies. All right, make like the nuclear explosions and shit like that. It's all A1, man. All right, when Michael Bay make a movie, you know it's gonna be action packed. All right, and shit gonna blow up. All right, how much more the Most High, man? All right, that created that damn Edomite, man, to make these different spiritual movies, man. All right, his movie is gonna be grander than that, man. All right.
Let's see.
No, I'm saying,
Oh yeah, he wanna
32.
Yeah, I said
30, 32 started at 5.
Yeah. Wherever it starts to go into the file.
Yep. It's Isaiah chapter 32, verse 5. The vile person shall be no more called liberal, nor the churl to be bountiful.
Right. The vile person be called liberal, man. That's what these Edomites call themselves now, man. Liberal, Democrat.
Yeah.
They're the most wicked Edomites you got out here, man.
Right.
All right, them your goddamn your pedophiles.
Yeah.
All right, your homosexuals, or your transgenders. They all declare themselves as liberal, man. All right, and I think that word liberal, what is it? I think it go into
Like a
wicked.
status or
No,
right.
vile goes into being wicked.
Yeah, liberal is
Right,
like
no,
you got a
but-
status.
Right, but
Yeah, just grab it in blue letter.
Yeah, I'll get it in blue letter.
right, but that's what these devils declare themselves as, man. You got liberal and so-called conservative, man. All right, both of them are goddamn devils, man.
Lies.
All right, but for the longest, these Edomites been pulling you jakes into believing that we liberals, all right, we don't hate you niggas. Okay, we want to see you niggas thrive and survive, man. But really, when you really think about it, man, all right, think about you got the Democrats and the Republicans, man. All right, the so-called liberals and conservatives, man. All right, the liberals want you niggas to be faggots, man.
Right.
All right, the liberals want you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to be transgenders.
Yeah.
All right, they for abortion.
Yeah.
Okay, so they for the black woman going in there and getting her seed terminated.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
But yet they'll sit there and tell you that they care about your feelings and your emotions and all that bullshit, man. Okay. They both devils, man.
Right.
All right. Esau's the goddamn devil, man. Okay.
I got that word for
Yeah.
you. In Isaiah 32 in verse 5, this is the word for liberal. All right, it says,
Call it and read it.
okay, Isaiah 32 in verse 5. The vile person shall be no more called liberal, nor the churl to be bountiful.
Yeah, okay, now go ahead and read it.
Okay, this is the word for liberal. As the brother was going into, it means to be voluntary or i.e. generous.
Right.
Hence, I don't know that word. It says free, liberal, noble, prince, willing-hearted.
Right, man. That's what this devil calls himself, man. A noble, all right? As if he cares for the people, man. If he cares for the sake of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Really, he don't give a damn about you, man. All right?
Yeah, that Hebrew word is Nadiyah.
Okay.
Yeah, H5081 Nadiyah.
Come.
Did you get it?
Red. Yeah, that's it.
Not the y'all.
Job 30 and 5, it says, they were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as a thief. Verse 6, to dwell in the cliffs of the valleys, in the caves of the earth, and in rocks. It says, verse 7, and among the bushes they brayed, under the nettles they were gathered together.
Right.
They were children of fools, children of base men.
Yeah.
They were violent in the earth.
Right, going into these Geico cavemen, man.
Right.
All right, going into the so-called white man, man. You was a brute beast, all right, and you was living as a caveman, all right. Wearing your clothes until they deteriorate, all right. One bathing, all right,
right.
full of filth, man. All right, that's this damn devil, man. Okay, because he loved evolution so much, right? You say that that's why you got it confused, devil. Or you think that you was a caveman billions of years ago. No, nigga. You was a caveman a couple thousand years ago, man.
Good.
All right?
Good. Yeah, I was just gonna make a quick point. The elder Yashua woman sent out a post about how Lady Gaga, which is a tranny, hadn't bathed in like years. Huh?
She transgender?
I mean, I believe that. I mean, you know,
Right.
but yeah, I mean, all celebrities, you know, you gotta. But anyway, yeah, just touching on the point about, you know, these Edomites, they don't bathe, they don't wash, man, they filthy, man.
Right.
You know, Scripture says that I wouldn't want to put them by my dogs, somewhere there in dogs too. You know, so what does that tell you? You know what I'm saying? You don't want to put your dogs around them because eventually he gonna try to screw it.
Right.
You know.
Right.
You got it, bro.
Especially these goddamn Edomite whores, man. Like, you gotta watch the goddamn Edomite woman, man. The damn devil. All right. You know, if she got a damn poodle or something, or a damn German Shepherd, she letting that thing pop up, man. All right. And you see all even the common everyday Edomite is all right with tonguing a dog in the mouth.
Oh, hell.
All right. These people are fucking profane, man. You can't tell the so-called white man is profane, man.
Right.
Okay, the so-called white man and woman, man. All right, because we're not excluding you women, man.
Right.
All right, you the biggest, you the biggest devil as a damn man, man.
Right.
Okay. You love to set up Jake, man, with your through the criminal system, man. Okay.
Yeah, everybody knows that the white woman is a nasty slut,
Nasty
man.
slut.
All right. Now going back to that Obadiah, that scripture is going into the Edomites during the Renaissance era, man. Before they came out and started conquering the earth with the sword, the blessing of the sword, the blessing of the seat, they was in the mountains, man. All right, living like beasts, man. All right, that's why they call white people Caucasians. Caucasians mean cave dweller, man. That's where they came from. That's why the brother referred to them as the men in the Geico commercial, man. All right, because they came from that beast-like state. All right, humming and grunting like animals and beasts, man. All right. So you can continue reading on that.
Job 30:8, it says, they were children of fools, children of base men.
Yeah.
They were viler than the earth, and now I am their son, I am their byword.
Yeah, they were violent in the earth. It was known in history, all right, when you look up these Edomites, before they was trained by the Israelites, that they weren't even taking baths, man, all right? You see like these monkeys and shit picking lice off each other, that was the Edomites, man, all right?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the name of the book. It might have been, dang, I'm forgetting the book right now, but it talked about, I think this might have been the 13 Tribes. The 13 Tribe by Arthur Koestler, or it might have been another book I had read, but basically it talked about how in that time that these Edomites, these cavemen, would wear their clothes until it fell off of them.
Right.
They wouldn't wash it or none of that. So going back to what you were talking about, picking off lice from each other, like the Edomite women, they didn't used to bathe, none of that stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, hey, these are some very vile, beast-like creatures. They're more like beasts than they are like man. You know, that's why Scripture says that the Lord made man upright, but they sought out many inventions. That's what Edomites do. They seek out what is profound and promote that versus profane the water, versus profound the water, versus what is right and wholesome. Right. You know, that's why we are the ones that are perceived as being upright. That's the reason why they were crawling on all fours, because they were more like beasts than they were more like humans. Right. Yeah, what's up?
It's not a far-fetched idea neither, because when you look up Nebuchadnezzar, the king of the Neo-Babylonian Empire, the Most High made Nebuchadnezzar as a beast. All right, to where his nails was growing, he was eating grass. So it's not a far-fetched idea what we're speaking about, man. The Most High had made Esau like a beast, man, like he did Nebuchadnezzar. But he rose him up for the sake of prophecy, man. All right. Now we in that time where the Most High rose him up, and he's going to bring him down, man. Just like Malachi the 1st chapter, man. All right. The Most High laid Esau mountain his heritage desolate. All right. He laid the Greek Empire down. He laid the Roman Empire down. All right. He received the deadly wound. All right. But it was healed. Okay. Esau said, we're going to return and build the desolate places. Roughly paraphrasing. The Most High said, yeah, I'm going to allow you to return and build the desolate places. but I'm gonna throw it down, man.
Throw it down.
And that's the time we in. The Most High about to throw down, man. All right.
Right. And going into Esau being that caveman, you know what I'm saying? You got like even your everyday Edomites, like the Edomites that I work with, you know what I'm saying? They show the signs of being a beast every once in a while, man. All right, eating food out their pockets, all right, with their gloves on. They just got through fucking working with oil and all kinds of different chemicals.
Right.
They eating the shit straight out their fucking glove, man.
Right.
All right, just showing that they fucking beast, man.
Right.
You saw that they fools, they basement, they
Right.
ignorant, you know, everything upside down real quick. This is Psalms 73 and 22. It says, so foolish was I and ignorant, I was as a beast before thee. So, you know, that's like our people. That's why Peter seen that the sheep come down. It was symbolic for our people. So Esau, they following the ways of him. So he's the ultimate beast. You see? That's his ways, man. That's not our ways, you know?
This is Sirach chapter 2, verse I'm gonna start at verse 14. It says, he was made to reprove our thoughts. He is grievous unto us, even to behold. For his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion, talking about Israelites, but ultimately talking about Yahweh Shai. How he was made to reprove the thoughts of these wicked ass people.
Say, brother, you said Sirach.
I think I did.
That's wisdom of Solomon.
Wisdom of Solomon 2. Salaki. Wisdom of Solomon 2. Verse 14. Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 14. He was made to reprove our thoughts. He is grievous unto us, even to behold. For his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion. We are esteemed of him as counterfeits. And that's essentially what all of these Edomites' lives are. They're counterfeit, they're fake, they're beast-like. You know what I'm saying? They're basis of creatures. Right. So in actuality, what they do isn't real. It doesn't have value. It doesn't have longevity, as we always talk about. It's unsustainable. Right. You know? It says, we are esteemed of him as counterfeits. He abstaineth from our ways as filthiness. He pronounced the end of the just to be blessed in the maker, his boast that Yahweh is his father. So yeah, ultimately, everything in which we do through the Spirit is going to be exalted because we are following in the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Whereas these other heathens, these Edomites, these base creatures, man, everything they do is filthy.
Right, and going into that, man, the Most High set these different kingdoms up, man. Okay, that's why this caveman is able to rule now, man, because the Most High put it in him to rule, man. All right, you had all these other previous kingdoms that was on the planet Earth, all right, that was in rulership, and look at them now, man. All right, that's like according to this sign, you know what I'm saying? You got the Babylonian Empire, all right, you got the Medo-Persian Empire, all right, that was Elam ruling, man. All right now, Elam is throwing shit at each other, man, and drinking cow piss, man. All right, they weren't doing that in their time.
It's all good. Let's just make sure it stayed on it. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, just going into the Medo-Persian Empire, man. Like I said, you got them Elamites, man. Like the East Indian today, man. They bugged out their damn mind, man. All right, drinking cow piss, all right, and throwing shit at each other, man. Just like you got them Hamites, all right, and them were the Egyptians, man. All right, they had a great and powerful kingdom, man. All right, but when the Most High took them out of rulership, they went back to they heathen, they disgusted heathen ways, man. All right. Yeah.
This is Daniel chapter 4 and verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the Holy One, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whosoever he will, and set up over it the basis of men.
Right. Even for these different nations, man, they are base as well, man. All right, your common Hamite, your Moabite, all right, they all a bunch of goddamn heathen, man. Right. All right, but when it comes to their rulerships, man, they had powerful and organized rulership, man. Yeah. Okay, because it takes laws to govern a nation, man. Okay, it takes organization and structure, man. The Most High put that into them, man.
Right.
All right, and He took it away from them, man. You look, you got the damn Sudanese jumping up and down, butt ass naked, man.
Right.
All right, they wasn't doing that in the time of Egypt, man. All right, they had they faggots and shit, but they weren't doing that shit like that, man. All right.
Hey, same thing applies to Esau. We're going into Esau. The Most High gave Esau his kingdom. The Most High is going to strip it away from him, man. It's according to the Most High's word that he got out here preached by the prophets, man. All right.
Got to though. This is where Esau at.
Yeah.
Some gotta happen after that, you know. Some gotta happen. It's the end.
Right. And this end prophesied in the Bible, man. Get that and start on 2nd Ezra 69, brother. And brother, once you go back to the Isaiah 34, we're going to, you know what I'm saying, finish that chapter out, man, because that's a powerful chapter.
The 2nd Ezra 6.
I'm going to start at 7. Yeah, come.
2nd Ezra 6 and 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the time, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that follows?
Right, so Ezra was inquiring about the end times, man, all right? When Jacob comes into power, when the kingdom of heaven is going to be established, man. He was asking the angel about this, right?
And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed.
Right, so when he asked about the end time, the Most High told him about Jacob and Esau, man. Because those two men was a figure of things to come, man. As Paul said, right inside of Hebrews. Get that in Hebrews real quick, but Hebrews 11 and 20, I believe. Real quick, Hebrews 11 and verse 20.
This is Hebrews 11 and 20. It says, by faith Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau concerning things to come.
Concerning things to come, man. And what was that? That Esau will be the end of the world, right there. He will be blessed, right? Have his fatness of the earth, okay, live by the sword, rule, dominate for a period of time. But after that, Jacob will rule, man. And it says Jacob held first of Esau hill, meaning that Jacob, he's going to be the one to come and take Esau out of power, man. Right. And rule. And this is the time that we're approaching, okay? The downfall of the so-called white man, and it's a beautiful thing, man. All right. So, brother, go back to that Isaiah 31, brother.
You want me to start at 5?
Uh-huh.
Okay. This Isaiah 34 and verse 5.
Uh-huh.
It says, my sword shall be bathed in heaven.
Right, he said, my sword shall be bathed in heaven. And as brother brought out, the sword is talking about the ICBM missiles, man. Okay? He said, be bathed in heaven. Now, is the Most High God talking about washing a sword with a damn towel in heaven? No, man. Right. This is parabolic speaking. He said his sword shall be bathed in heaven. That word bathed goes into saturated, man. All right? These missiles are going to bombard Babylon the Great, man. Right. This the heaven that is talking about, Esau kingdom. This the heaven, man. He said, my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Right? Keep reading, brother.
It says, behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. Idumea is a representation of America, man. Okay, Babylon the Great is a code name for Babylon. That's what he's talking about, man. Which the Edomites, all right, are ruling Babylon. Okay, this is how we know that this so-called white man is Esau, according to prophecy, man. All right, keep reading, brother.
It says, and upon the people of my curse to judgment.
He said, upon my people, he said what?
And upon the people of my curse to judgment.
Right, he said the people of my curse. Now, I asked the brother to get that word curse in the Hebrew because it's a powerful definition, man. All right, read that, brother.
You want me to get the heat outline or the strong? This is the word for curse in the Blue Letter Bible, Strong's H2764, Quran. All right, and it means here out loud of Bible usage, a thing devoted, thing dedicated, band devotion,
right?
A net thing perforated, have been utterly destroyed, appointed to utter destruction.
It says appointed to utter destruction. this so-called white man has been appointed to utter destruction, man. Okay, so there's a time when the Most High God Yahweh is going to take this man out of power, man. All right, give me Job 21.
Got it.
You got it? On deck, come.
It's Job 21 and 28.
Right?
For ye say, where is the house of the prince, and where are the dwelling places of the wicked? And the wicked is Esau Edom, according to Malachi 1 and 4. It says, have not ye asked them that go by the way, and do ye not know their tokens, that the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction?
This so-called white man, he is reserved unto the day of destruction. Okay? So this nigga not gonna rule forever, man, as the brothers we're going into. He has a time to be put down, man. And we are approaching that time, and it's a beautiful time, man. Okay? This nigga all over the earth just losing his mind, man. Yeah. Trying to keep his power, trying to still be this upright standing citizen, telling everybody what to do. No, nigga, it's over with, man. These heathen nations are saying that you the damn devil, right? They don't want to deal with you no more. It's time to go, man. It's over with, bro. The curtain about to close on you crackers, man. Right, we didn't get from the top, brother.
Job 21 and 30.
Right?
The wicked is reserved, and it's like this to go with the brother Power Down about our earlier, Proverbs 16 and 4.
Right.
You know? It says that the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath.
They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath, man. And we're reading about their wrath in Isaiah 34. So you so-called white people can hang it up, man.
Right.
All right. Your glory days are over. All right. The 50s gone, the roaring 20s, all that BS. Okay, the 80s, the cocaine era, that shit out the window, baby. It's time to go down, man.
Right.
So keep reading that, brother, and then get it back in Isaiah 34.
It says, the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. And who shall declare his way to his face?
But the Lord said, who shall declare his way to his face, man? Man, who gonna stand up and tell this devil about himself, man? Guess what? The prophet's gonna do it.
Right.
We're doing it right now, man. You got brothers all across the world telling this so-called white man to his face that he's going down, man. That he's a damn devil. That he's going into slavery, man.
Right.
And that our Lord Yahweh Shai did not die for you, man.
Right.
Okay? His blood didn't cover your sins, man. Y'all crying and shit. All in church now, right? The so-called white man, he's just all in church now, man. All on the TV dancing. Right, all in the videos. Screaming, hollering, talking about Jesus love us. No, nigga. It's over with for you so-called white people, man. Right. So go have fun. Go to the Rockets game. Go snort your cocaine. Do what you gonna do, man. Because it's almost about that time, baby. Come, bring your piece up, man.
Lamentation 4:21.
Right.
Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz.
Right, it says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. The Edomites are you so-called white people.
Right.
Okay, you have a biblical nationality, man. Stop calling yourself white and Caucasian and Larry and Sally. No, you're the Edomites, okay? Your forefather is Esau, man.
Right.
And it's high time for you to take hold of that, man, okay? Because look, you beat Israel out of us, man, and gave us another name. But guess what? We're going to beat Esau to your ass, man, and make you subscribe to that name, okay? Boy, the Most High beautiful, man. He's beautiful, bro. It's going to happen, man. Vocab Malone. Come on, brother.
It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee.
Right, what's that cup, man? Right, is it talking about Texas tea? No. It's talking about slavery, man. That same cup that we drunk, all right, all the way to the dreads, man. We drunk that cup of slavery, bro. And it was harsh, man. And look, hey, we still suffering from it, all right? And guess what? The same thing will happen unto you, man. The Bible says double, okay? Look, bro, what's double of this, man? What's double of this shit we've been through, bro? Extermination. That's the only thing double of this is being totally wiped out, and the Bible talks about you being totally wiped out, man, okay? All praise be to you, how about you, how shot, man. Come on, finish it out, brother.
It says, the cup also shall be passed through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt make thyself naked.
Right. Thou shalt be drunken and make yourself naked, man. All right. And guess what? You're being exposed right now by the prophets and by your own people, man. Everybody on your behind, man. Because we are seeing that you are the devil. Right? So get that back inside of Job. Finish that Job out.
Is it?
Yeah.
Job 21 and 31,
Right.
it says, who shall declare his way to his face, and who shall repay him what he have done?
Right. Who shall repay him what he have done, man? The Lord Yahweh by how shall gonna do that?
Right.
The Lord said, vengeance is mine, I will repay. Right. He said, wait on me until I rise up to the prey, man. And that's what we're doing, bro. We don't got no damn guns out here in the highways and byways. We don't have no weapons, man. Right. Trying to take vengeance. No, man. We're gonna talk about you, devil. Right. That's all we're gonna do, man. Right. Until the Most High rise up, man. Until he do something about you devils physically, okay? Come on, brother.
Hey, that's the thing, because we don't need guns. This man, hey, the word said, this word is sharper than any two-edged sword.
Right.
Bullet or something that can hit you, but this fuck with your spirit.
Right.
You know what I mean? The bullet ain't about to just, it pierced the spirit in the autopsy report. No, this gonna pierce the spirit. And also it says, what it says, 2 Thessalonians, consume them by spirit of his mouth, man.
Right.
So this word consuming y'all. Before Yahweh shall even come consume y'all, man.
Right.
You know?
Got y'all all in this video screaming, man.
Right.
Watching us, okay? Trying to link us to Islamic terrorists. All kind of madness, man. Look, bro. Look, you can hang it up, man. It's over with, bro. The word is out, okay? The men are believing. The women of Israel are believing. It's over with, bro.
It's 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 7. It said, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now let it will let until he be taken out of the way.
Right, he said, only he who now let it will let until he be taken out of the way. The Most High is allowing this man to fulfill prophecy. Until he fulfill his lot in prophecy, then the Most High gonna politely move this cracker out the way, man.
Impolite.
Right.
It says, verse 8, it says, and then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Right. As the brother just quoted, man. He's being consumed by the spirit of the Lord's mouth, man. Okay, but it also goes into the chariots, man. Okay, the Lord's mouth, they're talking about the chariots, man. Okay, the fire, the destruction, man. And the brightness of his coming. Yahweh shall come to take you out physically, man. Okay, whom you know as Jesus Christ. He's coming to do the dirty work. Okay, so to speak, man. Right? Look at that back in Isaiah, buddy, you don't mind.
Okay. This Isaiah 34 and verse 6. It says, the sword of Yahweh is filled with blood.
Right?
It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats.
Right? With the blood and lambs and goats, man. Okay, the fatness. Right now, according to the law, the fatness belongs to the Lord, man. Get that inside Leviticus. I think like, what is it, 3 and 16, I believe.
There's Leviticus,
If I'm not mistaken.
Leviticus 3 and 16. And it says,
Read.
and the priest shall burn them. Go up a little higher, because it's talking about the fat. Yeah. Leviticus 3 and 15, and the two kidneys, and the fat that is upon them, which is by the flanks, and the calf above the liver with the kidneys, it shall be taken away, and the priest shall burn them upon the altar. It is the food of the offering made by fire for a sweet savior. All the fat is Yahweh's.
Right? All the fat belongs to Yahweh, man. This fat kidneys around is representing the people, okay? And you belong to the Most High, man, and you will be burned, okay? This is a sacrifice that Isaiah talking about, man. And you people, mainly you Idumeans, right? You Edomites, you are that sacrifice, man.
Right.
But read that again, huh?
Yep. Hey, that go back to Numbers 35 and 33, where
Right.
the Most High said the land can only be cleansed of the blood by only the people that shed the blood.
Right.
So the Most High is going to share your blood, man.
Right, he said, and the fat is your house. It's over with, Esau. Read that,
It says, and the sword of the Lord, Isaiah 34:6. And the sword of Yahweh is filled with blood.
Right.
It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For Yahweh had they sacrificed in Basra.
There's a sacrifice in Basra, which Basra was a chief city back in Edom, man. Okay, the capital, so to speak, man. But Basra represents America today. And that great sacrifice will take place here, man. Right, via those ICBM missiles and our Lord Yahweh coming back with the chariots, man, and fire. All right, to bring great destruction, man. This is preparing for you so-called white people, brother. Keep reading that.
It says, for Yahweh had they sacrificed in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
A great slaughter, man. A great slaughter is coming to Babylon, man, to America. All right? Keep reading that, brother.
Verse 7. The unicorns shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood.
Right, and your land shall be soaked with blood, Esau, as the brother quoted number 35, man. Your blood has to be shed, because you shed much blood, man, and you continue to shed blood. Blood is nothing in your sight, man.
Right.
So the Most High got blood prepared for you, devil.
Right.
You will die. Your kids will die. Your wife, everything about you that's going to disappear, man. Thus said the Lord. Keep reading that, brother.
Yep. It says, and their land should be soaked with blood, and the dust made fat with fat. For it is the day of Yahweh's vengeance and the year of recompense,
right,
for the controversy of Zion.
So this is why the Lord, Yahweh, when we know as God, this is why he's bringing this great vengeance, man. For the controversy of Zion, the children of Israel. For all the things that have befell us, man. And we've been through a lot as a people, all right? A whole lot, man. Right. And so the Most High gonna do something about it, man. Right. And that's bring great hell to the earth. And to show y'all people that he's to be feared, man. Right. To show you what he did to ancient Egypt. For putting y'all hands on his children. Get that inside of Exodus 20, what is it? 4 and 22, brother. Come.
This is Psalms 79 and 10. Wherefore should the heathen say, where is their God? Let him be known among the heathen in our sight by the revenging of the blood of thy servants which is shed.
Right, break the blood up. Yeah, man. He's going to be known amongst you heathen once you bring you down, man. Okay, yeah, how was I going to break you down? Right? So I'll get that real quick, brother. Exodus 4 and 22.
This is Exodus 4 and 22. It says, and thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus saith Yahweh power, Israel is my son, even my firstborn.
Right.
And I say unto thee, let my son go, that he may serve me. And if thou refuse to let him go, behold, I will slay thy son, even thy firstborn.
Right, so the Most High got to kill you, Esau. Because you won't let Israel go, man. You devil. Y'all continue to oppress us, man. Continue to slaughter us, man. Poison us. Lie on us, man. Okay, deceive our people. Well, the Most High got to get you for that, man. Because you just don't do that to the Most High children, man. Come on, brother.
This Isaiah 51 and verse 21. Therefore hear now this, thou afflicted and drunken, but not with wine. That goes back into what the brother just said, man. You done bugged out our people with these wayward doctrines, these different philosophies, like Christianity, like Islam, like these different off branches of the Roman Catholic Church. All right, black consciousness. All right, 1%er.
Right.
All these different doctrines. Our people have drunken from your hand, now they bugged out. And at the same time you bugging our people out, all right, taking them away from their heritage, you beating the shit out of them, man.
Right.
All right. It says, therefore hear now this, thou afflicted and drunken, but not with wine. Thus said Yahweh, thus said the Lord Yahweh, thou power that pleadeth the cause of his people.
Right.
Behold, I have taken out of thine hand the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury.
Right.
Thou shalt no more drink it again.
Meaning that what? We're not going to go into slavery no more, man. Once this captivity is over with, that's it, man. We're not fearing no more. Okay, we standing up boldly for the Lord, man. Why?
Right.
Because he took that cup of trembling out of our hand, bro. This is why we were able to be out here on the highways and the byways, man.
Right.
All right, that's all the Lord's doing.
Right.
Come on, brother.
Verse 23. But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee.
Right, and this is why the so-called white man is all across the earth just wiggling around, man. He's afraid now. He see that he's losing his power, man. He see that the children of Israel are rising up, bro. And he don't know what the hell to do, man. But to get physical now.
Right.
Eventually,
Right.
he said, you know what, I'm just trying to kill these niggas out. Because I can't do nothing about it. They believing now, right? They repenting. You know what I'm saying? Or serving their God, cussing me out, doing the right things now.
I go back to wisdom of Solomon too.
Right. I'm gonna go kill these niggas. Right. But guess what, devil? You come on and touch us, man. And force the hand of your how by Shimi how a shot, bro. Please do it. So that you can meet the God that we're proclaiming, man. This ain't no fucking game, nigga.
Right.
Yeah, and if I can add, if you think about it, you know, in the times of slavery and such, you know, Esau went hard than
Right, yeah, hard.
but he tapered all that shit down for a while.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he knows that, like you had said, as the scriptures say, according to prophecy, if he make that move,
right,
it's on. So
on.
yeah, I was just thinking about that as you had made that point.
Yeah, man. We look, bro. We are the sons of Yahweh by Shimi how a shot, man. This is not a game, bro. Y'all, look, y'all will not continue to just slaughter us in the streets, man. Oppress the hell out of us, man. Okay? Got us working for crumbs and things like that, man. The Most High gonna do something about that, man. He's doing it by setting up his prophets, by us proclaiming his word, man. And it's a beautiful thing.
Right.
Write some more on there, brother.
It says Isaiah 51 and 23. 22, it says, behold, I have taken out of their hand the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury. Thou shalt no more drink it again, but I will put it in the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over.
That's Esau mentality toward Jacob, man. Bow down, nigga.
Right.
Get out my way, nigga.
Right.
You monkey, right? You ain't nothing. That's Esau mindset, man. And Esau show that mindset on these different jobs, man. Right. You nigga, move. Go over that nigga, do that nigga. You ain't nothing.
Right.
Okay, cracking jokes to you, man. Okay, he go to the so-called Hispanic, and then he crack a joke about a nigga, then go to the nigga, and then crack a joke about the Hispanic, man.
Right.
And got y'all beefing.
Right.
And he just sit back just watching. Niggers, spicks, playing around, man.
Right.
Because he feel like that he got control over you, man.
Right.
And he do have the power right now, okay? But guess what? The Most High gonna take this devil down, man. We're reading about his downfall. Keep reading that, brother.
It says,
Out of zone, man.
hey, if I could make a quick point, just like back in the day, 1950s, the black code, man. All right, they had black code where no niggas allowed. Like they make the joke in life. These only white only pies, man.
Right.
All right. They didn't want nothing to do with us, man. They seen us on the street, they'd kick us in the back. All right. Sick the dogs on us. Tell us to get away from me, nigga.
Right.
But the Most High is flipping the script, man.
Yeah.
All right. All that oppression gonna come upon Esau, man.
Right. And then look, nobody want to eat your food anyway, cracker.
Right. You can't get no salt on it.
You know how to cook, nigga. Blood and shit, cracker. We want to eat that. So you can have them white on all that shit, cracker. And Jake was pursuing you, trying to join hand in hand with you out of ignorance, man.
Right.
What the hell? What the hell? I look like want to be amongst a so-called white man for? A damn pedophile faggot, right? A damn low life, and our people scratching the fight to be hand in hand with this man, man.
Right.
What the hell wrong with Jake, bro?
Segregation.
Look, bro, segregation has to be the worst thing to happen to Jake, bro. No.
Integration.
Yeah, integration.
Integration. Yeah.
Integration, man.
Right.
Has to be the worst thing that happened to niggas, man, because as soon As Martin Luther King got done that speech, you niggas that was it, bro. That was it, bro. And you niggas been on downfall ever since the 60s, man. Come on, brother.
It says, but I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over. And thou hast laid thy body as the ground, and as the street to them that went over.
Right, man. That's Jake, bro. Right. Jake bowed down, as the brother said, across line, man. Okay, the scriptures say that, bro. Right. Jake just gave up all hope, man. Right. But the Most High's elect, hell no.
Right.
Those men would not have that mentality, bro.
That's like it said with Isaiah, what he told us, I got reserved 7,000 men who have not bowed down to Baal. And what happened with Haman and Mordecai? Mordecai ain't bowed, get on no knee, man. So we come in that same lot of that remnant, man, who always didn't bow. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Come on, brother.
I got that just what the brother quoted in Romans. This is Romans chapter 11 and 4. It says, but what saith the answer of Yahweh unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. Right. And those 7,000 men represents a complete number of the hopeful elect that have never bowed the knee to Baal or any of these other doctrines and philosophies here in Babylon, because they're all reincarnated philosophies of wickedness. You know, it's named Baal in one kingdom, in another kingdom it'll be named Ashtaroth. Right. In another kingdom it'll be named Caesar Borgia or Serapis Christus. Now in this kingdom, okay, it's called Jesus Christ. Right. But through the Spirit, the hopeful elect are never going to bow a knee to that image or that idea or that philosophy, because we know that that's the way in which these other heathen nations capitalize. It's by us giving them our energy and our spirit. So when we stand up versus bowing down, that shows power in itself.
Right. Real quick, let me get real quick Revelation 14, because proof of that, what the brother just said, was 2 days ago we just had Christmas. You won't find no brother in GMS. You go inside their house, you will not find the Christmas tree. Right. So that's the idol. That's modern day Baal. Right. Because that Christmas tree goes back to Nimrod, Semiramis, and Tammuz, which represents it's a phallic symbol, which that goes back to Baal. Baal just means Lord, but it's the Lord of these heathens, the Lord of wickedness. And so, they just celebrated 2 days ago, and you had people bow down under that tree, thanking Baal for these gifts. But they'll say, sweet Jesus. Jesus is the modern day Baal. Right. You know? But people nowadays worship, they know not what. Just like the Yahushua told the woman in John, the 4th chapter at the well. Jake out here worshiping, they know not what. Thinking they, having some form of righteousness, but going straight into destruction. Straight into damnation. You understand? So, just give me that real quick, because we are those virgins, man. Though we once did it in the past, what the scriptures say. He who is in Yahushua becometh what? A new creature. Right. So you can't hold that to us. When we come into the body, we become new. So you ain't gonna find no Christmas tree in the brother's house. You know? We ain't have time for it. We're not gonna bow the knee to Baal. Right. Not for our children, not for mama, not for grandma. Fuck Christmas, man. Fuck your goddamn Christmas tree. Fuck your Christmas lights and fuck your Christmas gifts. That's right. That's right. Go ahead, bro.
Revelation 14 and 4. And Revelation 14 and 1. And now look, and lo, a lamb stood on Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their forehead.
Right? The lamb is Yahushua. It ain't no Jesus. Jesus ain't coming back.
Hell no.
And when you see Yahushua crack them clouds and you hollering out Jesus, you gonna catch a missile, a laser, or something. A boot. Yahushua ain't playing just like any other man on this earth. You call a man outside of his name. And see don't he get a attitude. See if he don't get offended. But what do you think about the Lord?
He come back and you hollering about Jesus. When he got his prophets out here declaring his name. Right. Go ahead, brother.
And I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps, and they sung as it were a new song before the throne, before the four beasts, and before the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth.
Now, it spoke about him having a voice as many waters. So you go back to the first chapter in Revelation, it tells you that's Yahweh shot. Right. His voice was loud, man. Right. He'll fill up Houston and he was to speak. Well, especially downtown, the Lord had a powerful voice, man. You know, so it said that 144,000 that was following him, that's his elect. That's the governing body. You know, there'll be more after them. That's not the entire 1/3, but that's the governing body of the 1/3. This 144,000. Read that verse again, brother. It's a lot of meat in there. What's your point?
That's what I say. The first verse said he stood upon Mount Zion with the 144,000 with him. He go reign over Israel, Mount Zion, and his prophets go reign with him as the governing body. Verse 2.
That's right.
Verse 2. And I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps, and they sung as it were a new song.
So I just want to touch on that new song. That new song is the gospel. Because you hadn't heard this. You hadn't heard that Edomites and so-called white people going into slavery. Right. You hadn't heard that the so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, so-called Native Americans are going to receive a king. You used to that old song and say everybody gonna be saved. Yep. And gonna be in the clouds somewhere half butt naked, let Esau tell it. Everybody running around half butt naked, dancing around in the clouds. No, the kingdom is gonna be established on earth. That's why in the Lord's Prayer we say, on earth as it is in heaven. Let thy will be done. You see? So this is the new song. Same old book, same scriptures, but it's a new song. So we're singing it, we're prophesying, we're publishing it before the masses. And this is why Esau is mad what the brother's going into. Now I'm gonna give it back to you, brother, but read on.
It says, and before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders, and that no man could learn that song, but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth.
Right, so average Jake ain't gonna get this. And going back to what the brother Isaac Wiles was going into, they too caught up in emotion. Right. You go into the law on rape, they through. Right. They throwing their hands up. Right. Going to a marriageable age of a young maid. Right. They through. Right. Why? Because they all emotional and shit. Right. They can't deal with facts. To come into this truth, you have to deal with truth. Right. This is truth. Truth is fact. Jake don't deal with facts. Jake is in the Edomite mindset, man. Right. They have an Edomite consciousness. Right. And it's like the brother read, Esau, these so-called white people are esteemed of us as counterfeit. Right. That's what Jake has turned themselves into. Counterfeit. You see these women running around, blonde hair, bitch, you fake, you counterfeit. Right. Putting hazel and blue contacts in their eye. Why? Because you counterfeit. Right. Well, putting on the eyelashes, 3-inch eyelashes coming out. Goddamn fake nails. Because you counterfeit. Right. And you got men the same way. They can't be real no more. But running around talking about keep it real. Right. Real talk. But these niggas ain't real. Yeah, real talk. Keep it one. Nigga, you ain't real, man. None of you niggas, you fake gang, especially you rap niggas, man. Y'all a bunch of fake ass, you know. They pushing an agenda for Esau to get Jake locked up. Nigga, ain't nobody selling crack no goddamn more. Right, well, I ain't gonna say not, but it ain't on that level like it was in the 80s and 90s. Right. Jake still on records talking about selling crack. Nigga, you got a deal. You got a record deal. And we know what you had to do to get it. Right. Now you're on records talking about you selling crack, because you know it's niggas struggling in the hood, and they're pretty much, they see that as their only way out.
Right. Yeah.
So you feed into the madness of Esau, but all people got his mentality. Right. They have his same sicknesses, that same goddamn disease. But we on this new song, man, and everybody ain't gonna gravitate to it because it's a special frequency to this. Right.
Yeah.
Everybody can't hear it. And especially if you caught up in emotions, this will go right over your head, because as the scripture says, wisdom is too high for a motherfucking fool.
Right.
That's straight up.
Paraphrase.
Go ahead, bro. I'm paraphrasing. The scripture say, to quote it, wisdom is too high for a fool. Go ahead,
And these are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins.
These are they, that 144, who had that new song, who could hear and learn that new song. These are they who were not defiled with women, who did not bow a knee to Baal.
That's right.
See, when you bow a knee, you defiling yourself with women.
Right.
Women being doctrines, philosophies, ideologies, teachings. You understand? So you defile yourself when you go and celebrate Christmas just to put that Christmas tree up. You defile yourself, man, with this philosophy, this woman, you know? To go around talking about Happy Thanksgiving and you know, putting on the whole feast and getting all into it. You know, a brother might go over his mama house, go over his auntie house and get a plate, but that don't mean he's indulging in that whole spirit of Thanksgiving. He just, as Paul said, using the world, but as not abusing it. Right. We get in where we fit in. You know? Go ahead, brother. Read that one more time.
It says, and these are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb, whithersoever he goes.
So these virgins are those who are not defiled. They ain't talking about 144 men who never had sex. You know, and I'm going to say the apostle brought this out. Yeah, apostle to heart. You know, you really one-sided. If you just really ain't really dealt with no woman, you gonna have certain blind sides, right? As you know, approaching the scriptures. But not that you can't, because Paul didn't deal with a woman. But having that experience and you know, dealing with brothers don't have issues come up. And I'm like, man, brother, my woman, this and that. And if you ain't really never had that experience, you can't help that brother. So what did Paul say? Hey, I would rather you was like me and not even deal with no woman. He said, but if you do, you don't sin. If you marry, it's not a sin to marry, you know? And he pretty much left it at that, because, you know, going into the issue with women, man, it's real touchy, you know? But it's talking about virgin in the sense of us and our loyalty unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh. You see? We don't defile ourselves with these other doctrines, making ourselves filthy. We stay, as the scriptures say, sanctified. We stay sanctified, which is separate, holy. You understand? We don't defile ourselves with the bullshit of this world, man.
I got a precept for you.
You got one?
Con.
All right, you ready? And that was pretty much the point. Go ahead.
Okay, con.
It's 2 Corinthians 11:2 says, for I am jealous over you with a godly jealousy, for I have espoused you to one husband, that I may present you as a chaste virgin to Hamashiach.
Yeah, so we're being presented right now. As I said, you know what you did in the world? Coming into this thing, you become a new creature. And yeah, you're going to slip up, but you hold the faith. You stay in the work. You see? Taking your hand off the plow means to turn your back on the ministry that you started, that covenant that you made. So go ahead, brother.
And it says, and these were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto the Most High and to the Lamb. And in their mouth was found no guile, for they are without fault before the throne of the Most High.
From the apostles on down, man. So when y'all had an issue about rape being, going into the law, yeah, in their mouth was found no guile. They're giving you the truth of the matter. And then you read in the book of Judges where that took place. Right. The Most High was down with it. Because Israel had made a foolish vow that they wouldn't give their daughters to the Benjamites. Right. Benjamin had almost been wiped out as a tribe. Right. So since they made that vow, showing you how serious a man's word was, they couldn't go back on that. So they said, well, look, when our daughters go out in the field, just take them. Or we can't give them to you, but just go out there and take them. Right. What do you think that means? Right. Same thing it speaks about, forcing a woman. Right. They took them and had their way with them women. Right. With the daughters of the tribes, to rebuild the tribe of Benjamin. Right. But yeah, brother, you got it, brother.
Yeah, come on, man. We are those virgins, man. Okay, Lord willing through the Spirit, man. All right, you devils can't touch us, man. All right, even though that you trying, all right, do anything that you can to disrupt us or try to get us to deny us faith, man. It's a wrap, bro. If we be of the elect, there's nothing that you can do to us, man. Get that inside of John 10 real quick. John 10:27.
This is John 10:27. It says, my sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. And I give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. My Father which gave them me is greater than all, and no man is able to pluck them out of my Father's hand.
Right, man. So the elect is good. They are in Yahweh by Shemi Hawashai. There's nothing nobody can do to get them to go any other way, man. Okay, we don't recognize the voices of these other doctrines, man. Right. Of these other teachers and gods, bro. Look, we serve Yahweh by Shemi Hawashai, man. All right, spit it back inside of Isaiah, brother. Isaiah 34. We're back on this cracker behind, man. Cause he gotta go, man. 34 and 8. Go to 8.
Isaiah chapter 34 and verse 8.
Right.
For it is the day of the Lord Yahweh's vengeance and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion. And in verse 9, and the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch.
Right, the Lord said the streams of Idumea, which is talking about Babylon. Right, and we're going to show you that through precepts, man. It says the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, man. Meaning what? All the water going to be consumed. How is that? By fire, man. Fire going to lick up the water. That fire going to be so high, it's going to lick all the water up. All right, here in Babylon. Right, can you read, brother?
And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch.
Right.
And the dust thereof into brimstone.
Right, man. So the Mississippi River, the Missouri River, right? The 5 Great Lakes of Michigan, all that shit gonna be gone, player. Once these missiles hit, it's over with for Babylon, man. All right, for Idumea. Can you read, brother?
And the land thereof shall become burning pit. It shall not be quenched night nor day. Right. The smoke thereof shall go up forever.
It said the smoke of Idumea shall go up forever. Now that's the same thing quoted in Revelation 18. Read Revelation 18 and 9, brother.
Revelation 18 and 9, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her, right, and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning.
The smoke of her burning. Who burning? Babylon, the great. But Isaiah said Idumea. But John said Babylon. They talking about the same thing, man. This is Idumea. Right. Esau, the so-called white man, is ruling Babylon, man. This is the end, baby. Right. His kingdom gonna be destroyed, man. Right, so get that back in Isaiah, brother.
Yeah. Isaiah 34 and verse 10. It shall not be quenched, verse 10, it shall not be quenched night nor day, the smoke thereof shall go up forever. From generation to generation, it shall lie waste.
Right, from generation to generation, America will lie waste, man. This would truly be a wasteland, all right? A desert full of doleful creatures, man, and unclean animals, all right? This so-called Houston, right?
Right.
All these big cities all across America gonna be laid to waste, man. Can you read that, brother?
None shall pass through it forever and ever.
Like how these cars passing through,
Right.
Airplanes and shit, all this. No, there will be no traveling in Babylon, man.
Right.
Once it's gone, okay? Or taking trips and shit. Yeah. You whole life to take trips, don't it? Ain't gonna be no more of that, player. Right? Can you read that, bro?
Verse 11, but the cormorant and the bittern shall possess it. The owl also and the raven shall dwell in it.
So nothing but animals will be in Babylon, man. That's it. But the Most High code, man. This once flourishing kingdom, man, the greatest kingdom known to mankind, will be full of animals at the end of this whole. That's it, man. And you know, Esau show you that in the movies, man. Right. Out of the destruction, you see the deers and shit, right? Animals just are walking around. That's how it's gonna be, man. Esau got that from the Bible. Right, can you read that, brother? That whole Isaiah 13 to 19.
The owl also and the raven shall dwell in it, and he shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion.
He said, stretch upon it the lines of confusion. What that's talking about, man? These so-called state lines, man, which Esau Esau set up these state lines based off accent, man, based off language and speech, man. Okay? Well, guess what? Ain't gonna be no more of that. The Lord will destroy this home. Right? Can you read, brother?
Upon it the line of confusion and the stones of emptiness.
Right, you gonna be able to tell what Texas is at to Mississippi to Alabama. You're gonna be able to tell, man, because all is gonna be consumed by fire. Can you read, brother?
They shall call the nobles thereof to the kingdom, but none shall be there.
Right, it's the Lord cracking a joke, man. He's joking. Read that again, brother.
They shall call the nobles thereof to the kingdom, but none shall be there.
Right, there won't be no more. What's that damn meeting they had over here? No, I'll be the UN meeting.
Yeah, League of Nations, some shit.
I believe over here. Councils. One of the meetings they have inside of Babylon where like all the nations gathered together. They call the United Nations.
Summit.
They got the G8 summit.
Here? Yeah, I think it's here, yeah, man. But guess what? Ain't nobody coming to this hole, bro. Once it's destroyed, that's it, man. This is the Lord cracking a joke on you crackers, man. Keep reading that, brother.
They shall call the nobles thereof to the kingdom, but none shall be there. And all her princes shall be nothing.
Right?
And thorns shall come up in her palaces, nettles and brambles in the fortresses thereof. And it shall be an habitation of dragons and a court for owls. The wild beasts of the desert shall also meet with the wild beasts of the island.
Right?
And the satyr shall cry to his fellow. The screech owl also shall rest there and find for herself a place of rest.
Yeah, man. So once America is destroyed by ICBM missiles, this place will be inhabited by animals, okay? Thus said the Bible, man. Right. and the thing that, brother, the water for that is a council of foreign relations, man, okay, that they have over here. Ain't gonna be no more of that, man. The only council gonna be is your back getting whipped, all right, by an Israelite man. Beating the hell out you. Telling you, look, nigga, don't do that, don't do this. I'll be calling Esau a nigga in the kingdom, man. Nigga, like you call us niggas, man. Oh yeah, you gonna be the real nigga. Right, in Hebrew.
Ooh, in the Hebrew.
I don't know how to say it, but we don't say it.
The Council of Skull and Bone.
Right, the Council of Skull and Bone. Right, the Council of ass whoopers, man. That's what coming to you devils, man. So read that,
Isaiah 13 and 19. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
Right, they said Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, man. America is the glory of kingdoms, man. This kingdom is clearly the greatest kingdom known to mankind, right? The richest, man, the most powerful, right? Known to mankind, man. It says, shall be as when the Most High God Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. If you read Genesis chapter 18 and 19, you'll see that Sodom and Gomorrah were destroyed by fire, man. He rained fire, brimstone on them cities, man. Why? Because they were wicked, man.
Right.
Homosexuals, lesbians, pedophiles, man. Committing zoophilia.
Right.
All kind of nastiness. The Most High said no. And he destroyed those 5 cities, man. It was Sodom, Gomorrah, Mazeboyim, and Bela, man. Okay, known as Zoar. All right? Those 5 cities, man. Destroyed them. But guess what? America doing the same thing, man.
Right.
These faggots are crazy here in Babylon, man. They're out of control, man.
Right.
They will get mad at you for not accepting them.
Right.
But I'm offended.
Yeah.
Like you offended when nobody don't like you? Well, look, I'm offended that you're not offended at yourself, man.
Right.
For being a damn faggot, bro. But since the so-called white man is in power, you have the liberty to get abroad and be gay, man. All right, be lesbians. Okay, I had this girl at my job, man. You had a, oh my God. Yes, no. She tried to fuck them. You had a simple ass nigga talking to her. I'm driving by, he said, I know you know how that pussy feel. What? Nigga, ain't no woman, no lesbian would never know how it truly feels, man.
Right.
But they gonna tell the girl, oh, I know you know how that pussy feel. What? Jake gone, man.
What she said, yeah.
Oh yeah, she said, shit, you know me, you know me. Man, the Most High gonna drop that hoe, bro.
Right.
If she don't repent, right? But I doubt it, man, because she's too far gone, man.
Right.
Tatted up, looking crazy, man. But the Most High gonna destroy Babylon, all right?
Yeah, right.
For all of her wickedness, man. And homosexuality is just one of them. Right? Keep reading that, brother? Come on.
2 Ezra 2 and 8. Woe be unto thee, assured that thou that hidest the unrighteous indeed. O thou wicked people, remember what I did unto Sodom and Gomorrah, whose land lieth in clouds of pitch and heaps of ashes. Even so also will I do unto them that hear me not, saith Yahweh power.
Yeah, man. So this place gonna be laid to waste, man. All praise be to Yahweh by Shemel Shah, man.
Right.
So he gonna get this hoe, bro. Hey, look, we can't wait, man. Right? So yeah, oh yeah, you got that, yeah.
Isaiah 13 and 19. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation.
Isaiah 34, when he was talking about Idumea, said the same thing, man. That place should never be inhabited from generation to generation. It's the same thing, man. This is how we know that this is not talking about the ancient Babylon, man. This is a future kingdom that is to come. And John, the apostle, spoke about that kingdom, man. Spoke about that great city, Babylon. It's easy unto us who have understanding, man, to see these scriptures truly for what they are saying, man. All right?
Even when it's Isaiah 47, when Yahweh Shai said, I would not meet thee as a man,
Right.
it wasn't talking about the ancient Babylon.
Right.
As the daughter, the virgin daughter of Babylon.
Right.
Yahweh Shai ain't go back doing Nebuchadnezzar and all them and go as not a man.
Right.
Yo, that's talking about this new Babylon, man. Which also is spiritual Sodom, Egypt, you see, and many other code names, man. And it says, and it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their foes there.
Right, Ishmael will have no cornerstones inside of Babylon no more, man. Okay, yeah, no fucking. How laws stand, man. That's over with, baby. Once this whole destroyed, it's a wrap for man. over here, man.
Yeah, that's another reason. That's another reason why the merchants are gonna be crying.
Right.
The merchants gonna be crying inside because they know this whore that's been making them all that money. Their money maker is gone. You know what I'm saying? So as much as they hate Babylon, they know that that's where they received a lot of their merchandise from.
Right.
So yeah, all the nations gonna be, you know, shit. They gonna feel it from Babylon being destroyed.
Come on, brother. Read that.
And it says, but wild beasts of the desert shall lie there.
It's the same thing in Isaiah 34, bro. It's the same thing. But Isaiah said these wild beasts going to dwell in Idumea, man. Right. But here he said in Babylon. It's the same thing, bro. Esau. It's a wrap for you, cracker, man.
So it would be desolate too,
Yeah,
right? And it's
desolate.
also Egypt, right?
Right.
Real quick.
All that.
Real
Come on,
quick.
brother.
Joel 3:19. Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness. There you go. Babylon, desolation. Egypt,
Edom.
desolation. Edom, desolation, man. you know what I mean? So it says, for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land.
Right back to it, man.
Yep.
For the controversy of the children of Zion, the Most High got to shake this hoe up, man. And he's going to do it. So, you so-called white people, don't get your last lick in, man. Because once our Lord Yahweh come back, you can hang it up, man. You can hang it up, baby. I'm telling you, bro. It's going to get nasty. Now, I can't tell you the exact how it's going to be, but what I'm picturing in my mind, all right, is a great, brutal, deadly slaughter, man. Okay? Of Edomites getting their ass tore up. Thus said the scriptures, man.
If I may add, that go back to the promise of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. When we always talking about the promise and the covenant, the Most High made a promise in the covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob that he would save and get a kingdom to Israel. This is the Most High fulfilling that covenant and that promise to the children of Israel, man. All right.
Finish that out, brother.
It says, Isaiah 13:21, but wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there, and the wild beasts of the land shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in the pleasant palaces, and her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged.
Right. Her time is near to come. Her days shall not be prolonged. Esau building for the future, man. He don't see himself going down. This cracker already talking about
30.
2050,
Right.
or 2100, right? Or the year 3000.
Right.
Already, bro. Look at his movies, man. Year or 4000 some AD. Goddamn, nigga. 2,000 years from now, you still in power. And it's all, you know what I'm saying, robots and animals walking around, talking and shit. Yeah, cyborg, a crazy world, bro. That's crazy, man. No, there's a set time for Babylon to be destroyed, man.
That's right.
For you to be taken down. As it says, Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it, man. And this is the time that we're approaching, man. And you can't stand it. Your actions showing that you can't stand it, man. By trying to link us to terrorism, man. Trying to defame us. But it's okay, bro. This whole gonna be, look, you're gonna be destroyed, man. Right, get 14, brother.
Yeah, Isaiah 14. Isaiah 14:1.
Right? This is after Babylon is destroyed, man. Going into the kingdom of heaven.
Isaiah 14:1. For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel.
This is after Babylon is destroyed. He gonna choose Jacob, man. Right. Jacob is beginning of their following. This is the following of Jacob coming into power, man. This is the follow-up. Keep reading there, bro.
It says, and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them.
Right. These strangers are Israelites, man. Matter of fact, we them strangers.
Right.
That's coming back into the fold, man. Joining back into our heritage, man. Okay, he's not talking about no heathens, man. You got Israelites teaching that these strangers are talking about heathens. No, these are Israelites, man. All right, keep reading there, brother.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids.
Right. Servants and handmaids, the heathens. Starting with Esau, man. Will be our servants. His women will be our handmaids, man.
Right.
Thus said the Bible. All you nations, man. but we really want you so-called white people, though. Bad, we want you bad, man. Okay? Keep reading there, brother.
It says, for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
This is the Bible, man. We're going to take them captives, who captives we were, man. So when we hear us, when I hear us talk about slavery and doing all these brutal things to you so-called white people, don't get mad. We're just reading the Bible. Y'all act as if we can't go in the scriptures and back on what we're saying, man. Right. This is proof. We're going to take y'all into captivity. Who put us into captivity, man? It's plain. Keep reading there, brother.
It says, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
Who is our oppressor? Take a wild guess.
Right.
A so-called white man. Take a wild guess. The so-called white man will say that he's not the oppressor. No, I don't. Right, I'm not doing it. It's the bankers.
Right.
The bankers doing it. No, cracker.
He a CEO at every company.
Right.
The manager.
All in the warehouse screaming and shit.
Right.
Yeah, nigga, you oppressing us, man. So you gotta pay for that. Right, keep reading that, brother?
It says, and it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve.
That's our comfort, man. The Most High gonna come. He gonna send Yahweh shot back. He gonna save us, man. Right. And we will not be working for this cracker no more, man.
That's right.
That's right.
Bro, like, can you imagine
Man.
back in ancient Egypt how our forefathers felt, man? The day that they put down their fucking plow, bro. Serving slavery, 400 hardcore slavery, bro. In the days that the Lord, the Moses and them walked out of there, bro, they dropped that shit, bro. Right. Can you imagine the feeling, bro, the comfort, the fucking relief they felt, bro? Like, oh my gosh, that so-called monkey was taking off that back, man. Yeah. Well, guess what? The Lord promised that again, man. But this time he coming to Babylon to save his children, man. Right. And all across the world. And when that day comes, man, the Lord said our hearts gonna rejoice when we see him. Get that inside of John real quick, brother. John 16, real quick, brother. This is John 16, I believe like verse John 16. I read verse 20.
John 16 and
where he said, I shall see you again. I think it's like, okay, I think 21. Yeah, start at 21.
this is John 16 and 20. It says, a woman,
right,
when she is in travail, have sorrow, because her hour is come. But as soon as she is delivered of the child, she remembereth no more the anguish for joy that a man is born unto the world.
Right, a woman, when she goes through all that labor pain, man, it's hell. But as soon as that baby come out, she happy as hell, bro. She don't remember no more. Right. Because her baby there, man. Right. Well, the Lord used that analogy for us, man. Keep reading, brother.
And ye now, therefore, have sorrow.
We right now, today, at this very time, we got sorrow, man. Pain, anguish. Okay, suffering afflictions, man. Illnesses, man. We beat the hell down, right? The Lord said at this time, what, brother?
And ye now therefore have sorrow, but I will see you again.
The Lord said, I'm going to see you again. So this is a promise of his returning, man. He said, I'm going to see you again, bro. Keep reading, brother.
And your heart shall rejoice, and your joy no man taketh from you.
Nobody will take that joy from the brother, man, or the sister, man. Once the Lord come back and we see the Lord, man, we know that this shit is over with, man. Right. The chariots come in the sky, bro, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, bro. Brother's gonna be hopping glad, man, because we're gonna know it's time to go home, man. It's time to go back to Israel in style, man. Brand new bodies, right? We got slaves waiting on us. Get ready to establish order, man. This is what the Lord bringing to us, man. He said, I'm gonna see you again. We believe that, man. So, get back to Isaiah, brother. Can I get some more scriptures, brother?
Let me get 24 too. When you get a second. Isaiah 14 and 24.
Come.
When you get to it.
Come.
Isaiah 14 and 4. It says, and thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say,
Right? The subject matter is talking about Babylon. Right? He said the king of Babylon. Not Satan, but the so-called white man is Satan. Right? But he's talking about the king of Babylon, man. Okay, which are you elites, man? Y'all the king of Babylon. Well, you got Trump the president, right? But he's just a fucking puppet, man. You elites are ruling, man. Ruling, that is. Keep reading, brother.
it says, and say, how have the oppressor ceased?
How has the oppressor ceased, man? Why? Because in chapter 13, that cracker got put down, man. His kingdom ceased. His power ceased, man. How had the oppressor ceased, man? Keep reading, brother.
And the golden city ceased.
America is that golden city.
Right.
It got ceased in chapter 13, man.
Right.
Over with. Finito, right? Keep reading, brother.
It says, the Lord Yahweh have broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers.
Meaning what? He took his power away, man. Broke that cracker, man. This is the aftermath, man, that we're reading about. So we can say with confidence, so-called white man, you're going down.
Right.
It's written about. This is why we so bold. Because it's written. Nigga, you going down. But you just don't know how to accept it, man. Keep reading, brother.
He who smote the people in wrath with a continuous stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger.
Now, who could it be talking about besides the so-called white man? Right. This nigga the only one got the power.
I was about to say, who rule the nation? It's the first thing in
Be quiet.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But
Hey,
the
look,
brother
bro.
read earlier how, where you was in Amos, or one of the brothers read how his anger did tell perpetual.
Right.
You know?
Amos 1:11.
So,
Right, bro. Read that part again, brother.
It says, he who smote the people in wrath with a continuous stroke. He that ruleth the nations in anger.
Right, this so-called white man is ruling the nation in anger, man.
Right.
I'm about this bombing children.
Right.
This nigga don't care, bro. Bombing hospitals. Starving out different people, man, countries. Setting up terrorists, sending out economic hitmen. Oppressing the hell out of everybody, man. Everybody catching hell from the so-called white man. It's easy to see. Right? So, this talking about that nigga, man. Easily talking about him. Right, keep reading that, brother?
It says, he that ruleth the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindereth.
Right?
The whole earth is at rest.
So once Babylon fall, once this so-called white man is destroyed and taken out of power, it said the whole earth is at rest. So the reason that the earth is not at rest right now is because of this nigga, man. He's terrorizing everybody. The scripture just said it. This nigga is terrorizing everybody, man.
Right.
Right? Even the bumblebees, but look, the bumblebees catching hell. Everybody, the animals, the air, everybody losing because of the so-called white man. He's a damn devil, man.
Right.
Right? He's crazy. Something has to be done to this nigga for him to stop, bro.
Right.
And we're reading about the stoppage. Okay? Right here in the Bible, man.
Right.
The Lord is going to put you down.
Right.
Can you read that, brother?
It says, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet.
It's quiet, man, at peace. The earth would be at peace once this man go down, man.
Right.
Can't nobody have no peace as long as the so-called white man in power.
Right.
This nigga crazy, man. Just bombing shit, terrorizing shit, man. Nigga going to the ocean just dropping bombs, man. Polluting them. This nigga crazy, man.
Forest fires.
Right? Nigga splicing jeans.
Right.
The fruits catching hell. Come on, bro. This nigga bothering it. Look, bro, what the air do to you, bro? The air catching hell? Come on, man. This man gotta go. Come on, brother.
I got a quick precept. This is Revelation chapter 11, verse 18. It says,
Ooh, God.
and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, in the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroyed the earth.
Right, man. And it's evident that you so-called white people have destroyed the earth, man.
Right.
And not all of a sudden you trying to fix it, so-called fix it. Right? You got Earth Day, Green Day, right? Plastic machines, they're trying to get plastic out the water. Nigga, it's too much plastic in the water, man. You estimated that over 5 trillion pieces of plastics in the ocean, man.
They said it was the size of Texas.
Right. That's a guesstimate, nigga.
Right.
You know it's more than that, cracker. You know it, man. But see, that's a devil, man.
Right.
But once Esau is destroyed, read it again, brother. Look, this is a power. Look, you gotta understand the power behind this precept right here, man.
The whole earth is at rest and it's quiet. They break forth into singing.
Everybody break forth into singing, man. Yes! This nigga is gone, man. All nations gonna sing, man. Israel gonna sing, man. Happy. That's a real happy day right there, man.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was thinking that.
I ain't gonna say that nigga from with the 6 Act 2. But geez, what? Hey, yo. Hey, man.
That's crazy.
This is what we waiting on, brother.
That's right.
Come on, brother.
Proverbs 11 and 10. When it goeth well with the righteous, the city rejoiceth. And when the wicked perish, there is shouting.
Right? So when the so-called white man perish, there will be shouting. Okay? We're gonna scream, man. Now, I don't know what we're gonna be saying, but I'm gonna be saying something, Lord willing. Right? This nigga gotta go, man.
It says, as Isaiah 14 and 8, yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon said, since thou art laid down, no fellow is come up against us.
So even the trees of the earth are gonna celebrate. Because this nigga is going out of power, man. Deforestation is at an all-time high, bro. Go look at the numbers, man. Go watch some documentaries like here, brother. Go watch some documentaries on deforestation, man. Go down, go watch what's happening inside of Brazil right now, man. Okay, inside the Amazon forest, man. This nigga is going crazy, man. Now, the Amazon forest is known as the lungs of the earth, man. Some people call it the heart of the earth because of what it does for the entire planet, man. That's a huge forest, man. This nigga down there in the Amazon forest that's burning shit. And with the loss of trees comes the loss of different animals and insects, man. Amphibian life. They're just disappearing, bro. By the thousands. But this cracker don't care.
Then that throws off the ecosystem.
Right.
You know, so you have one species grow out of control, or you have, you know, it just throws everything out of whack. Because the Most High put everything here to work in unison and in harmony. So when you destroy one or the other, you fuck up the whole system. But yeah, no, I just wanted to make that point. You ain't had nothing else? What y'all leave off?
Isaiah 14 and 8, it says, yet the fir trees rejoice at thee.
That's right.
And the cedars of Lebanon say, since thou art laid down, no fellow is come up against us.
Right, because as the brother was saying, man, the deforestation, the trees are frightened. The trees scared, man. You ever seen a scared tree? Well, that's under Esau's rule. The trees are scared. But when this devil go down, the trees gonna rejoice. The brother just read about it. So, right, you know, people don't understand, but, you know, everything has a vibration. So everything has life. You know, so, right, a tree can rejoice. And like the brother saying, over there in the rainforest and shit, yeah, Esau just cut down trees just for the hell of it. You know, this devil has to be stopped. Go ahead, Doc.
It says, hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth.
And the dead of the other nations. So hell is being stirred up for thee, man. So they go to show, hell is referring to you going into captivity. All of all of the madness that you put upon people is going to return upon your own head.
That's right.
So, like when you once had us in captivity, now the Most High is taking us out of captivity and preparing it for you.
Right.
Hell is going to meet thee. So go ahead.
And it says, even all the chief ones of the earth, it have raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations.
The kings, the princes, the nobles, you know, they all getting prepared to take you out. Take your whole society, your whole system down. Go ahead.
It says, all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become as weak? Art thou become as weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of the vials, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee.
And that worm is going into the corruption, the decay, the ruin of Babylon and his whole society. Right. It's decaying on all levels, from infrastructure to economy to moral fiber. The moral fiber of Babylon is it's all but gone, man. You look at people are gone.
Right.
A nigga just walked through here with a pink suit on, you know, a jump sweatsuit with a pink hoodie, a grown ass man. You know, these people don't know no better. Why? Because they cast the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim and Yahweh Shah behind them. They say, oh, well, the law was done away with. That book is outdated. You know, it don't apply to these times we living in today.
Right.
You know, it don't apply to your wicked ass mindset. Right. It don't apply to you and you know, going into that Aleister Crowley do what thou wilt. You know, it don't apply with what you want to do. Right. So you want to say it's done away with, but no. The law is still in effect. And even when people say we're not under the law, you have to say that with understanding, because we are under the law. Right. It's just that we will not be judged by the law.
Right.
Or by the letter of the law. You can't say we ain't under the law, because I'm not finna sit down and have a pork chop sandwich.
Right.
I'm not celebrating Christmas and none of that shit. Right. I'm not finna lay with a woman on her period. So don't tell me we're not under the law. The law was never done away with. It's just that now we are justified by faith.
Right.
So
if I can make a quick point that you had made about the law, because if you don't have law, you have what? Lawlessness. So a law can never be taken away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There always has to be law.
I always say that. If not, you're gonna have anarchy.
Right.
You know?
So it's a stupid point that people try to make to justify their wickedness.
Right.
Right. And this is why you got faggots on, you know, just running rampant, you know. Man. Just everywhere. Just everywhere you look, a faggot or a dyke or some shit. Right. You know, people are reprobate out here in the world. Right. People are purely reprobates out here because they're living a lawless lifestyle. And they don't know how to judge, you know? And then they'll turn around and tell you that you don't have the right to judge. No, I'm not a reprobate like you. I can judge because I got righteous judgments from this book that our people refuse to deal with, the Hebrew Israelites. 2/3 refuse to deal with their heritage. Want to be African American, Islam, what you call them niggas, Muslims. Want to be Muslim.
Right.
Right. Like brother say 1% or 5% of all that shit. Why the Most High took out Papa Wu? You know? Most High took that nigga out, pushing that 5% or that 1% bullshit. Right. You know? And the rest of you niggas gonna fall. You know? Sooner or later, y'all all gonna be taken out of the way because y'all are in the way. we're building the kingdom, and if you ain't about the building of the kingdom, you will perish. Thus said Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
Right.
So go ahead,
Isaiah,
yeah, something, brother. All right.
if I could get the point on this, because it says those other kings of those other nations, when Babylon the Great be brought down, they gonna say, and they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like us? Why? The brother Azawaz brought out earlier how the Most High set up King as me, and he take them away.
Right.
So they, all these other nations and kings had their time to rule.
Right.
Then they got brought out the way. Look, after Babylon, he at the bottom. Persian and Medes, now they there with Babylon. Greek, now they there with Persian and Medes and Babylon. And it keep going on. So at the feet, when the feet get destroyed, he gonna be there with everybody else. And they gonna be like, damn, you here too?
Right.
You was fucking us up, but you here with us.
Right.
That's because the law will come and destroy this place, man. And only the law will reign and rule forever, you know? And it says, thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
Right, old Lucifer being Esau. Right. He's fallen from heaven. Now the brother was speaking on earlier how the Most High sword is going to be bathed in heaven. Right. So it's talking about the in heaven and hell are conditions played out on the earth. Even though, you know, the Most High has his heaven, but on this third realm, heaven and hell are conditions that are played out. And the condition that we as Hebrew Israelites are under, we're in hell.
Right.
You ain't have to die to go to hell. Well, we've been dead. Right. You know, ever since Adam transgressed, we've been in that process of death. And we've been in hell. You know, ain't no dying and go to hell somewhere, some mythical place within the earth or somewhere. You in hell every day you wake up. In the goddamn ghetto, you got to deal with shit like this.
Right.
You know, in the projects, that's hell, man. You know? Man, Jake be going rough ways, man. You know? I can't fathom living the life that some Jakes live, man. It's just how they live. Right. In the projects, man, you know, you don't know from one minute to the next, you don't know if you're gonna survive. You know? Right. But yeah, because we in hell. Right. At the same time, this white boy is in heaven. You know, he can call the shots. Soon as you get a leg up or try to get a leg up, what he do? He just change the rules to put you right back on the bottom. Right. And you say, "Oh, it ain't fair," but what you gonna do? Because this is his heaven. We're in his kingdom. But the Most High is about to change all that. This is why the scripture asks, "How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?" In a sarcastic way. There's a sarcastic tone to this. Because you were talking all that hot shit. Right. I am. Right. There is none else beside me. Right. When you go to the 47th chapter. Right. The most I want to know, he asking, well, you so big and bad, how you falling from heaven? Right. Oh, Lucifer. Oh, light, and he called him Lucifer. Which means the light bearer. Right. You know, you got all this light. Stand now with thine enchantments. Right. You know? Most High making mockery of this devil. Us being out here is making mockery. We telling him he going down, calling him the devil in his own kingdom, is making mockery of this devil. Right. This is why you two coming up with all these different policies. Like I said, as soon as you get a leg up, they go to changing the rules. Right.
Yeah, they got to.
That's the devil.
Right.
That's what the devil would do.
Right, yeah. Quick reset. If you got, this is Job 18 and 5. It says, yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out. So the brother was going into the light bearer. Beautiful. And him becoming weak as the other nations. Well, that was what he used to gain strength and power, was that light, that philosophy, that doctrine that we were talking about earlier, that those perfect 7,000 men were not going to bow the knee to Baal unto. Right. Esau's light, which is basically death. It says, yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. So yeah, everything that these Edomites have designed is now being brought low. And these other heathen nations are starting to see it. It's losing power. It's being diluted. And typically, what do you dilute things with? Water. And that being the truth. You got it.
Yeah, water is known as a solvent. It's a solution.
Right.
You know, it solves issues, solves problems. For us, you know, this living water, it's solving the issue of us being in hell. It's raising us up. You see? So that's beautiful, brother. Oh, go ahead and get that precept, bro.
I had a quick one when you was going into the law. You know what I'm saying? How these so-called, you know, Christians say we're not under the law no more. You do whatever the hell you want to do. This Romans chapter 3 and verse 31. Do we then make void the law through faith? Yahweh forbid. Yea, we establish the law.
Yeah, the law must be established. But that's what the kingdom is going to be about. The kingdom is going to be based on the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Whether you of Israel or you one of these heathens, you going to adhere to the law. So it's better to go on and get it in now. That's why, and when you read Judges, the 5th chapter say that they who are delivered from the noise of the archers in the places of drawing waters, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts. The righteous acts is us keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Right. To the best of our ability. It's a rehearsal. But we're rehearsing in what? In preparation for the kingdom to come. Right. Kingdom is coming.
Right.
And for those of you out here who are oblivious to what's going down, you just caught up in Babylon, the ways of America, you're going to be destroyed right here in America. Right. I don't give a damn who you are. Right. You're going to be destroyed and left right here as dust and ashes in this lake of fire. As it is right. That's right. So you can, you got some more? No, that was it. You can finish that up and then we'll jump down to that 24th, that brother wanted the 24th verse.
Isaiah 14 and 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?
Yeah, Lucifer ain't talking about no devil with a red suit on and a pitchfork. Right. Talking about these red devils, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Right. You know, he the one that had the light. Now the Most High is extinguishing his light. Right. And we are becoming Lucifer now. Right. You know, and that'll, you tell the church, Jake, we Lucifer. You'll fuck them up. Right. He'll start beating them drums and them organs. Yeah, you got to get up out of here. No offering that way. Yeah. Yeah, you'll mess their head up though. Right. But because they don't get into etymology, they don't even read it. Right. You know. So yeah, go ahead, Doc.
It says, how art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nation? Right. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. Right. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
Just showing you the pride and the pomp of this devil. Right. You know? Right, he's an arrogant bastard. And literally a bastard because the Most High ain't dealing with it. Right. Right. You know, he's a fatherless child. Right. You know? Right. What did the scripture say? Well, when you read Hebrews 12:16, it tells you that, well, grab that real quick. You got it?
It's Hebrews 12 and 8. It says, but if you be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then ye are bastards and not sons.
Right. Oh, Esau don't deal with no chastisement. Right. Coming out of this word. You know, so he's a bastard. Right. You know, he's not going to adhere to the law, statutes, and commandments. His soul, the Most High created him to be the wicked, and that's what he's going to be. Right. So he's going to go clean contrary to the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. When the scriptures say, man should not lay with mankind as with woman, he going to do just that. Just that. Right. You know? Tell you not to lay with beasts, he's going to do just that. Exactly. Just cause the scriptures say not to. Yep. Right. You know? That's his spirit. That's right. Right. Yeah, brother.
quick one. This they
You had something too, brother?
Esau mindset right here. As the elder going into Job 21:7.
Come on.
Wherefore do the wicked live? So it's talking about Esau, the wicked, according to Malachi 1:4. It says, wherefore do the wicked live, become old, yea, and are mighty in power. 13, they spend their days in wealth, and in a moment go down to the grave. Therefore they say unto the Most High, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways. What is the Almighty that we should serve him? And what profit should we have if we pray unto him?
God.
Right.
That's beautiful, brother. Yes, that shows his sentiment to the T. Go ahead.
It says, lo, their good is not in their hand, and the counsel of the wicked is far from me.
So they ain't dealing with nothing that the Most High got to say. You know? And that's what got him in this position in the first place. Therefore, Father Cain, he said, fuck it. The Lord say, if thou doest well, thou will be accepted.
Right.
But if not, then sin lied at the door, and then he left straight from talking with Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua to go slay his brother. Right. He's not going to adhere to the words of the Most High. And now he got the nerve to be mad at us.
Right.
Just like Cain had the nerve to be mad at Abel.
Right.
Because nothing has changed. You know? And the brother had read earlier about the Most High said, the people of my curse, that show they go back to Cain.
Right.
Because Cain got that curse in the beginning of being a frail, melanated or pigmented skin devil. And now he walked the earth, he pissed off. He just, hey, the brother read, he who ruled the earth in anger. How was that worded? Which one? It said,
He was smoking people around with a continuous stroke.
no, we read that one, but it said he ruled it in anger.
Yeah.
Oh, Isaiah 14.
That was it? That was in
Isaiah
that?
14 and
Okay.
4 or 5.
Reiterate that, brother.
Isaiah 14 and Isaiah 14 and 5. Yahweh have broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continuous stroke, he that ruleth the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindered.
In anger, he pissed off, but he has no one to be angry at but himself.
Right.
You know, but they want to take it out on Jake, and you 2/3 don't catch it, because when the time of Jacob's trouble comes, you're gonna be out here powerless. The Most High is not gonna be with you, and you're gonna find out just how much power sweet Jesus has.
Right.
Because you're gonna call on that name, and it's gonna fall on deaf ears.
Right.
Ain't nobody gonna answer the sweet Jesus or
Right.
Jesus the Christ.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and if your heart and your spirit ain't right, Yahushua ain't gonna help you. Calling on Yahushua ain't gonna help. We coming into some terrible times. But yeah, brother, you can jump down and get that 24th verse that the brother wanted.
24 to 27.
Verse 24, Isaiah 14 and 24, it says, Yahweh, power of hosts, have sworn, saying, surely as I have thought, so shall it come to pass, and as I have purposed, so shall it stand.
Right, so everything that Yahweh has commanded, prophesied, written, verbal, non-verbal, told in dreams, prophecies, all of those things are going to come to pass.
Right.
You know, and at the forefront of that, Babylon being destroyed and these so-called white people being taken out. It's going to be referenced here as Assyria. But go ahead.
It says, so shall it stand, that I will break the Assyrians in my land, and upon my mountains tread him underfoot.
Right. So once again, all of these are the words in which have to be fulfilled.
Right.
You know, and it's going to be fulfilled in the time in which we're living in. Okay. Go ahead.
It says, then shall his yoke depart from off them.
Who?
Then shall his yoke depart from off them.
Okay, who's that being? Okay, Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because this is the yoke in which we've been carrying. You know, that we were the ones that were taken into captivity. Now we will have the ability to take them in captivity, in which put us in captivity, okay? Go ahead.
The Revelation, the 13th chapter.
That's right.
Yeah.
And we had read it in,
Which one are we talking about?
14
and 2. Yeah, read that one more time.
Isaiah 14 and 2.
Right.
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
Right.
And the house of Israel
Yep.
shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
So once again, all of this is talking about a kingdom being prepared, okay? And now we are embracing that light of Yahweh Shemi Shah, this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, which will enable us to rule righteously, you know? But yeah, all of these are the words that have to come to pass.
Right.
We are gaining an inheritance. You know what I'm saying? This ain't just, okay, well, I know I'm an Israelite. No, you're about to rule.
Right.
Okay? But you have to rule righteously. This is what we're preparing for. Go ahead.
Isaiah 14, back in 25.
Right.
That I will break the Assyrian in my land,
Right.
and upon my mountains tread them underfoot.
Mm-hmm.
Then shall his yoke depart from off them,
Okay.
and his burden depart from off their shoulders. This is the purpose that is purpose upon the whole earth.
Right. This is the purpose in which Yahweh Shemi Shah has prophesied this word to the hopeful elect. Okay? To where these things can be made manifest, and as scripture says, his name will be glorified throughout the face of the earth. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, we're just saying it.
Yeah.
And right now, the only people that are believing are those in which were meant to believe and understand it. But very soon, all are going to believe when what he has proposed is actually happening. Okay? Read that.
It says, this is the purpose that is purpose upon the whole earth.
This is the purpose that is proposed, right? Or purposed, yeah.
It says, and this is the hand that is stretched out upon all the nations.
Right. Once again, that being Yahweh Shai, okay? That right hand is talking about the hand of power, okay? Being Yahweh Shai that is stretched out all the nations. You know, one of the verses I always like to talk about is how Yahweh Shai is going to have the crowns of all of these other kingdoms, you know, in his hand. He's going to have those. So that's going to show power and dominance, referring back to the Nebuchadnezzar statue and all those other kingdoms falling. And then Yahweh Shai being that final kingdom coming through and breaking this final kingdom being Esau's kingdom. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 27, for the Lord Yahweh, power of hosts, have purpose, and who shall disannul it?
So who's going to stop it? Who's going to stop the word of Yahweh Shemi Shai from being manifested? If you take us out on the, take us off the streets of the highways and byways, the word's still going to get fulfilled.
Right.
You Edomites still going to go into captivity.
Right.
Babylon still going to fall. Read that last verse again one more time.
For Yahweh, power of hosts, have purpose, and who shall disannul it?
So who's going to do it, Esau? You become weak as the other nations. You've lost your light, you lost your power, you lost your ability to deceive and to put sorcery and witchcraft all on the people. Who's going to disannul it? Who's going to stop Yahweh Shemi Shai's hand from destroying Babylon, aka America? And the answer is nobody. Or nothing. Okay? Was that it on 27?
It says, and his hand is stretched out, and who shall turn it back?
There you go. Ain't nobody gonna turn back the hand of Yahweh Shemi Shai. You know? That's why he said, my word goes out and will not return unto me void.
Right.
Okay? Yeah, so at every time, everything that the word has proposed and that Yahweh Shemi Shai has written, like I said, or declared, or made true, all of those things will be fulfilled. You know? And nothing is going to stop that from occurring. You know? And that's our beauty. That's our hope. You know? We take great dignity in knowing that Yahweh Shemi Shai has revealed this to us. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't revealed this to everybody. That's the reason why we're up here standing and believing and having hope.
Right.
Because we know those things are being made manifest. We see it happening right now. So yeah, that was all I really wanted, brother. Whatever else you brothers.
Brother had anything?
Just to
Oh, okay. Somebody bring out Isaiah 66, 20, 24. Isaiah 66, 23 and 24, Bob, for sure. It's really self-explanatory, bro. It's really clear. Is it Isaiah 66? 23 and 24. Last two. This is Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 23. And it shall come to pass that from one new moon to another, and from one Sabbath to another, shall all flesh come to worship before me, saith the Lord Yahweh.
Brother says, man, it's gonna come to a point where you ain't gonna have no choice, man. The name Yahweh Bashim Yahushua gonna be known throughout the earth, man.
Right.
And given reverence to it again, man. Okay? Whether you realize it or not, you know what I'm saying? Read on, bro.
In verse 24, and they shall go forth and look upon the carcasses of the men that have transgressed against me, for their worms shall not die.
Don't the scripture say the slain shall be many? Okay? And it shall be, man. They say that worms shall not die, man. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
Neither shall their fire be quenched, and they shall be an abhorring unto all flesh.
Right, man. That's gonna be when they see the mass destruction and the mass death that's gonna come upon this place, man. It's gonna get your mind right, man. Okay, the men that witness that, they're gonna see that, they're gonna be like, oh shit. Okay, that's Allah shot, man. That's Yahweh Bashim Yahushua that they've been preaching about, man. Okay, and it's long overdue, man. Okay, 'cause I heard some niggas that they call themselves knowing something, man. Talking about Yeshua and Yahweh, Yeshua. I had to just grit my teeth not to say nothing, man. Okay, but the scriptures also tell you don't cast the pearls the false swine, man. Time again, niggas blaspheme and misuse the name of the Lord, man. It's Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. Okay, and that's the name that's gonna be known throughout the earth, man. Okay, and bloodshed gonna come with it. Okay, and Lord willing, you're looking at some of the men that's gonna partake when you're using the call of Jesus. Come back, man. Right. You got a steep price to pay, man. A steep price to pay, man. Okay? So you can put us on all the terrorist lists you want to, man. Okay? You're looking at the wrong thing, man. The real terror gonna come from the clouds, man.
Right.
Okay? And it's gonna be hell until the count again, man. All right? That's it, brother.
That's all that is, bro.
Me? Okay, well, hey, man, through the Spirit, Lord willing, you brothers were edified, man, and hey, man, don't celebrate Kwanzaa. You know what I'm saying? I got a text message the other day. Jake's still celebrating Kwanzaa because Jake is still looking for a refuge.
Right.
And the refuge is this truth, man.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Right. You seeking something to pour your spirit into.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And that's what Esau does. He'll set up all these fake idols and these pagan holidays and traditions and have you pour your spirit into it.
Right.
It's no different than Minerva and all the rest of fake gods in ancient times. You know? And that's what Esau does, man.
Right.
So yeah, hey, this truth, this ministry, man, know that you're an Israelite, man. You know? Know that you are a special people. You are precious. And you do not have to give your energy, your spirit unto these fake idols, man. Come out here and stand and fight for righteousness, man. You know? Because that's really your only benefit. Hey, that's the only way in which Yahweh Shemi Yahushua is at least going to, hear any of your actions or your offerings. Because anything other than that, it won't be heard. So, Lord willing, you brothers will edify once again. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem HaKadosh.
Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, teaching rule well. Peace and salutation unto the hopeful elect of Yashar Allah. Until the next time, we're going to say Shalom.
Shalom.
Death to the wicked.